Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 16 of Dragonstone. We are running a little bit behind today, and one of our cast members is having internet problems, so he may or may not be able to join us. But we are rolling dice today. We are playing today. All of that beautiful, gorgeous jazz. So as a reminder, this is definitely a game where you can. There is an affect the game as an audience. You can do it through your bits. Every 100 bits, up to 500 bits, can give a player or the DM a nat 1 or a nat 20. Every subscription, you can when you sub to the channel, you can give a Wild Magic Surge to a player. If you donate $5 or more, you can force the entire party to roll a Wild Magic Surge. And last but not least, you can donate $10. Every $10 that you donate, you can be like, hey, make something good or make something bad happen. To DM discretion, if you have an idea, you're totally welcome to give that idea to me, and I can work it into the story, but it's just, it's a little way. Also, a reminder, we are beginning our subs for Extra Life. Extra Life Weekend is a month away. So if you type in !subs into chat, Nightbot will prompt you just to let you know for every sub between now and Extra Life Weekend, all of my sub points will be met with $1 to Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it is a campaign where Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers, gamers, we have marathons and we donate to charities, to our Children's Miracle Network charity. And so essentially we're having internet problems, apparently. 2 seconds. I'm not supposed to have internet problems. What's going on here? We're not on the 5G. That's weird. Okay. Looks like we're back up. We had a spike dip, and I apologize for any spike dips that might happen. We're only 2 episodes away from the finale. We will be having our finale in 2 weeks from now for the for this season. We're gonna pick back up again in January, and we'll still have some D&D every other weekend, just not Dragonstone. It's gonna be more of some one-shots and things like that, just to kind of give everyone a break for the holiday season and all that noise. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and count down. I'm going to count down the cast before they come on. Hey guys, I'm going to be counting you down here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And everybody wave. Well, just me and Byron wave because everybody's cameras are off.
Like, what?
It's just me and you waving because cameras are off right now.
Oh.
But you can feel us waving in our hearts.
I am actually waving. You just can't see it.
Okay. Awesome.
She's waving all 3 arms.
And
handsomely.
Yeah. And yeah, so like I was saying, before, we have a cast member that's Spirit is having some internet problems. If he is able to join us, he will. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of have his character not present in the moments that we're having that kind of ordeal. But we're going to go ahead around the cast members that we do have today, let them introduce themselves, their characters, a quick round table about, feelings that you guys are having. And we're just going to start at the top of the screen with Eve.
Hey everybody, so sorry I'm not on camera. I had a hell of a week. Just a little taste of that. Yesterday I walked 30 minutes to and then 30 minutes back from a physical therapy appointment that in itself was incredibly painful. And then as soon as I got home, I took off my shoes to rest my sore little footsies and stepped on a big-ass piece of glass that was in my kitchen. So I am just feeling rough. But I'm really excited to play the game today. And oh, hey, Spirit.
Oh my god, I think we made it. Now I have to rearrange everyone's cameras again. It's fine.
Well, so then I guess I'll just wrap it up by saying Kyrie, which you can see the lovely art made by Val standing in place of my lovely face, my slightly less lovely face. And yeah, Kyrie's excited for, getting ready for the final battle. And yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. And I'm gonna keep rearranging characters, but we're gonna go ahead and keep the ball rolling, and we're gonna go over to Blood Cree.
Roll that ball.
Roll that ball.
Hello, I am me, and I am here, and hello, I'm in a good mood. I don't know why I did that.
No, it was good. It was good. You gotta do the whole thing like that.
I have way too much energy right now, and I don't know why. But
no, you need to give us the energy. Do the energy, because a lot of us are missing that energy right now.
Yeah. I feel like I could use an energy injection. Like that's. I didn't say Coke, but.
Okay. Oh my god. I play the half-drow ranger Rava, though I really should be playing Lana right now with how I feel. Just bouncing off the walls. She is the only evil character in the party. And she hates everything.
You keep telling yourself that,
and
hero.
She really hates you, all of you.
No, she's also the hero of the story. She's also the hero.
It's so weird. It's so weird that the evil character is also like the face of the party.
Pretty much. Yeah.
The one character who doesn't want her face seen because she's half drow. So admittedly, she doesn't hate Pip and she doesn't hate Flapjack.
It's true.
Okay.
Because who
But
can hate cute puppies and cute cute danger noodles?
I mean, it's sad when our most hateful character is also the one with the protagonist syndrome.
I love it.
The protagonist syndrome so hard. She doesn't want protagonist syndrome. Go away. She's supposed to be left alone.
That's the leading symptom of protagonist syndrome is not wanting protagonist syndrome.
Exactly.
And I have to say that I didn't set out DMing this game with anyone being a protagonist in mind. Like, you're all the protagonists.
No, it's a joke.
Like
it's a joke, Val.
It's a very organic thing that just kind of happened based on, like, rolls and wild magic surges, and I love it. Like, that's one of my favorite things about D&D is how organically things can just change into the favor of another. But thank you, Blood Cree, for being here and with Rava. And we're gonna go ahead. Spirit, you are here with us? I'm so happy.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I literally just woke up and
Huzzah.
16 minutes ago. So yeah, there's that. Sorry about that. It's great to be here. It's been a wild month for me personally. I need this. And I will explain why later.
Excellent. And you're playing.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm playing Ajax Kane. Rava can say she growls. I'm not Inuyasha and I do not have the Binding Rosary.
Yet.
But it seems to work. It's worked before.
Only in very comedic moments.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Anyway, I play Ajax Kane, our werewolfy friend who Rava can say she's the evil one, but let's be honest here. Ajax is the one doing all of the evil things.
He's doing a lot of things according to the laws of his people, which aren't necessarily evil because they're placed for a very specific reason. But yeah, like you kind of, it's more you are kind of the jerk.
Oh yeah,
just a little
he
bit.
gets to be who I can't stand to be in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, being a jerk and being evil are two different things.
Yes.
Like, Rava will not hesitate to torture information out of someone. She's not nice.
Yeah.
But she's not so much a jerk per se.
I was about to say,
But-
even Rava was like, dude, come on, don't stab him through the leg.
Wait, who was talking about? That, yeah.
And
yeah.
speaking of,
Well, that was a little
Cree,
different.
thank you for the sub. Who are you giving the Wild Magic Surge to?
Let's see.
I'll take it for being so late.
Just volunteers to take it. I mean, that's up to you. It's your money.
Should Ajax have it for being late?
Yeah,
guys?
sure.
I mean,
absolutely.
I always volunteer for Wild Magic Surges.
I mean, the more Ajax ends
I
up
could
naked,
go for
the
a
better.
Wild Magic Surge, to be perfectly honest.
Well, there's plenty of subs to gift. I'm just saying, do it for the kids, you guys.
Yeah.
Do it for the children, because it's all for the children right now. For the entire fucking month. Yeah, so thank you, by the way. And Ajax, you can roll the number whenever you get to it, and we'll get it as it comes. And of course, last but not least, we have Myron.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Hi, everybody. I'm Myron. Okay, I'm sorry. I have also had a very terrible week where I almost quit my job, so I definitely need this. Anyways.
I did quit my job.
You did? Oh shit. Oh god. We're all gonna be just broke playing Dungeons and Dragons and Twitch. That's what we're all gonna do.
This is my job.
This is our future. Maybe this is the calling. I don't know. Fuck
my
that.
calling.
Yeah.
I'm playing D&D on Twitch.
Anyways, back to the thing at hand. I play Shell Thakmore, and she is a half or 3/4 orc. There's a quarter something else. She is a shaman, basically, mix a druid with a grave cleric. Shaman! So, yeah, and she is the only good character, I think, right?
Yeah, because we lost our sweet baby angel.
Yeah, and so she's like an actual Disney princess too, because she talks to animals.
It's true.
And yeah, I think she thinks Ajax is evil. I think she thinks, you know what? Eve she trusts uncontrollably, unconditionally, just believes everything she says. Yeah, and then actually she thinks Rava is actually really good.
Needs to use detect alignment.
Yeah. She doesn't have that.
Like, by the way, if you guys ever notice, like, my thing with alignment is just, like, play your character, because no one character, in my opinion, ever just, like, through the development, especially as long as we've been playing this game, is the same fucking alignment that you guys fucking started, because there's a development and morals change based on experiences, just kind of like people in real life. It's like, one day you're a Nazi and one day you're not. I don't know. I mean...
What the fuck? What kind of analogy was that?
And then there's other different definitions of various alignments.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like Lana, who's unabashedly chaotic evil, but is generally a nice person.
All right. 52.
And friendly.
Yeah.
And gives candy to children.
Anyways,
and it's not poisoned.
I'm just gonna plug Miss Teresa. You probably know I'm a drag performer / cosplayer. Okay, done.
All right. Excellent. All right, so, and as always, I'm your Dungeon Master, Valdrianth, and I am so excited to play, because we hadn't played this session in a month. So, super stoked. I need this as well, because I love being Dungeon Master. I didn't have a rough week. I had a pretty chill week. Oh man, thank you for those 500 biddies. Where are they going?
Each of us is gonna get a nat 20.
Okay.
And you're gonna get a nat 1.
Gotcha. So Kyrie is gonna go up to 3 nat 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So as I'm doing this, we can do a quick recap. Holy shit, of what happened last time, and essentially you guys, you fought a death knight.
That I just looked
like,
at the challenge rating for that, and holy shit.
Yeah, I nerfed him a lot because he wasn't like a true
Yeah.
death knight. And also on top of that, like Lilith on her own is like a CR 30, like in
Yeah.
full form. I haven't like figured out her true CR yet because I'm still kind of working on adapting her from like her Pathfinder stats. So it's just like readjusting her things to kind of get her into. I'm at 15 nat ones. Yay!
Oh, that's perfect.
Perfect. Just enough that you guys need to survive in the month. Lich, thank you so much for that sub, Lich. Who is gonna roll that Wild Magic Surge, my dude? Thank you for helping some kids not die.
Can Lich Smash be like a lich giant that goes Lich Smash?
I think Lich would like that.
Yeah, Lich, next time you play D&D with me, you should just be like a Goliath that's also a Lich. Like, I've decided this already.
I should have that idea.
Yeah, just let me know who's going to be getting that Wild Magic Surge when you get a chance. But yeah, to recap, we got all our nat ones, our nat 20s, Sailor Moon, thank you! We're getting subs! Oh my god, my friends, thank you! And again, just let me know where those Wild Magic Surges goes. Thank you for helping out with Extra Life. And if you want to do direct donation, you're also welcome to do that, but thank you for subbing. That's $1 to Saving Kids. But anyway, yes. So, you fought a Death Knight who was really just like the Lord of Luna, like the Duke of Luna, who is essentially kind of like under a spell by the Archdevil Lilith. You guys! Oh my god!
Is Lich trying? I wonder if Lich trying to Wild Magic Surge us all.
Are we ever gonna be able to get through this exposition?
I know. Lich is gifting subs is what it is. So, because that's what he does.
That's alright.
One for
Oh,
each.
yeah.
There's gonna be one for each. So he's definitely finding another person. You should give one to Classic.
Well, like I got one to Ajax, so this is one each, unless Ajax is getting two, which would be hilarious.
Yeah. So you guys.
I'm okay with this.
You guys were towards the end. Oh yeah. So for Nightbot, it's Extra Life, I think.
Oh, okay, that's what
And
I'm wondering.
it's an old one, but I think it should work. Thank you. Everybody gets so. Thank you for also gifting one to Classic. So make sure, Spirit, that you get two in, because you get one and you get two and everybody else gets one. Thanks to Lich for gifting those 4 subs to Sailor Moon,
Oh no!
Kyo's Little Monster, and Classic.
Oh no!
Is it outdated? Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, were you some oh no's? Okay, I haven't looked at them yet because I'm still trying to do my intro. We're 27 minutes into this and we haven't roleplayed yet.
Wait.
Which, by the way, look at how fucking adorable my sub badge is now. Like, if you look in chat with my little dinosaur head. But yeah.
It looks really nice.
Yep. So I will update Nightbot on that eventually. I think that there is an automatic one that also comes up. So if not, I know the links in Discord. Okay, so you guys won thanks to the help of Pip telling Kyrie to use the like plane ship door scroll that you guys just kind of had on you to essentially cut off the arm of the Duke, breaking the spell, and it was sent to another dimension. Nobody knew what it was until essentially a solar made his appearance, an angel made his appearance, dropped the fucking ring, pointed to all of you, and said, no.
Oh, it was a solar. Okay,
No.
I'm sorry. I
Solar
misheard.
and I think exalted.
Yeah.
I thought you said like a solace. I'm like, what, a solace what? That's
No,
what
like
I
a
was
solar.
confused last week.
Like, it's an
No, I
angel.
know what a solar is. I was
Yeah,
like,
just like, no. Luckily you guys also, like, Kyrie had also seen the box that Lilith was originally kept in, and you guys have, like, put her back in there so that she is blocked from currently doing harm. I would like for everyone to take the benefits of the long rest, as the Duke is recovering from his injury and just the PTSD of probably whatever is going on. You guys get the benefit of the long rest, and you are 100% welcome to stay in the castle for your duration here, because you have essentially saved the city in a way, because the weirdness could have spread past just the upper district, essentially, where you guys were. Okay, so while you guys are doing that, are you guys going to be spending the night talking to anybody? Are you going to investigate the town? Are you guys just going to kind of wait until the morning for things to happen?
first, I want to do one thing.
Sorry.
I want to take the staff that has the Dragonstone on it that I have, that I have not physically touched at all, except the staff portion. I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna go over to Rava and I'm gonna say, "You take it."
Like the ice staff?
The ice staff.
From what I remember, the Dragonstone wasn't in the ice staff. It's just an ice staff.
But it has the Dragonstone on top, right?
No.
Yeah,
I thought it had fallen.
What?
Like, I thought it came off.
Did it come off?
Yeah.
Not that I know.
No, it didn't.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this was half a year ago, you guys. That's a lot. Let's just warn that there's gonna be a lot more weirdness happening.
I'm still trying to figure out what the other one I have is.
Now that I'm done with my I Heart Jesus coffee, he's a pretty cool dude. I don't know if I still love him, but he's okay. We're gonna kind of start with these. So now you have an ice staff, and I'll let you guys work that out when it comes to the moving over. It acts as a quarterstaff, so, and it has some ice damage to it and things like that. Pretty much anybody can use a quarterstaff, so you can give it to anyone you want. But if you want to give it to Rava, who is carrying a lot of shit right now, including a saxophone.
Based on experience, Shell believes that Rava has a handle on those more, and after everything, Shell's just like, I don't want to, even though I'm not touching them, I don't want to be in any proximity of these.
Right. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with those surges. So the first,
I have one thing I want to do though.
Okay.
With that extra Dragonstone, and Rob's gonna look at Kyrie and she's going to take the Thunderstone Dragonstone and toss it to her. I feel a bit more protected when I have this. You could probably benefit from it.
That's the one with Thunderwave on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, sweetheart.
You seem to get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I get into a lot of trouble, and so does my Pikachu, so this will really
That particular Dragonstone lets you cast Thunderwave, and it adds +1 AC by wearing it. So
awesome.
That means I'm back down to, I believe, 16 AC because +4 from Dex, base 10, and then her arm. Yeah.
I'm going to do both the spirits kind of at the same time, just because. So, Spirit, first thing you definitely notice when you wake up in the morning is that you are uncontrollably thirsty.
Oh, boy.
And if you try to drink out of, like, fresh running water, it does not quench your thirst.
I mean, he did have, like, I think he has at least one water skin because of the fact that, yeah.
It
so
does
probably
not.
drank
It does not
in
quench your
water.
thirst. Your water skin.
He's a vampire werewolf now?
No.
Hydrated?
No.
What you say?
That would be funny, but
So wait. Spirit has an unquenchable thirst, ladies.
Asia.
Or Ajax does. It was an easy joke. It was an easy joke. It was an easy joke.
What are you?
Nah.
So the water from your water skin, like you drink it and you're still having problems. Like you're still like, I need more water.
let's go to the local tavern.
There is, because you're in the upper district, which by the way is recovering from last night. There's a lot of, you notice that a lot of Lacey's crew, including Pookie, is sort of up like collecting some dead bodies. And you know, the tavern is open. It is called the Enchanted Pearl. And there is a very somber attitude in there. Like, clearly. Like, you know, lots of really important people have died.
I can imagine.
What are you doing?
Immediately goes to the barkeep and asks for anything to drink.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
He gives you an ale, and it doesn't quench your thirst.
I mean, he would still keep drinking just to try and get rid of it.
It's delicious.
Probably gonna have to make either
absolutely
delicious or
it's the finest wheat ale that you've ever had in your life. But it's like that thirst that you have is just not. It's not quite what you need. And then as for your other one, as you were drinking, 6682. Oh, so you just woke up, right?
Yeah.
Do you still feel like so the first curse that ever happened to you with your hair falling out, right?
Yeah.
Do you still wake up bald and grow your hair back?
Yeah.
Probably.
Like,
considering
real quick, Val, Lich has a question in Twitch chat about donation.
Okay. If you're honoring an extra life donation for D20, I'm not quite sure what that means. Lich, please.
I think Lich means the old outdated link. Because you could still donate to Extra Life, but just not through you in that link.
Hold up. I will get that set up on our next break, Lich. Also, Lich, you're a mod of my you are a mod of my Discord, and that link has been thrown away. And you donated 25. Thank you so much, Lich. I appreciate that face. Are you asking? So I'm not. As far as Extra Life donations, most of the benefits that are gonna happen on Extra Life weekend. But thank you so much for that donation. I just don't know why I didn't get the alert for that. But thank you, Lich. But anyway, so not interrupting our flow again. which I appreciate.
Sorry.
Don't do that. So, Ajax, as you're drinking and your prickles are growing back, you do notice that, like, first of all, kind of like over the course of this time, like, you still wake up bald, but your hair has definitely been growing back at a faster pace. The hair on your head today is growing back much more steelier?
Steelier?
Metaler?
Oh boy.
Like when you go to inspect it, essentially, like, the hair growing out of your head, not your body hair, the hair growing out of your head is made of steel.
That could be somewhat useful.
And this is just gonna last until you shed your hair again the next morning. So for today, like, you're gonna have steel hair, and because of it, your head is now armored, so go ahead and add a +1 to your AC. For today. Because you
Finally getting my AC up over 16.
Yeah, so now you have essentially, like, AC on your head, like armor on your head now.
So you're saying he's like the Alola version of a Diglett?
Yes! That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what is happening.
I would say that's so meta, but at this point it's so metal.
Alright then, so next we're gonna go to see what's happening to Rava as she wakes up this...
Save it for last.
Oh, you want to save yours for last? Okay, because you read it.
I know what it is, save it for last.
Okay,
I can go next if anybody wants.
Well, I'm just kind of going in order, so I'm going to go with Kyrie next, as you guys rolled. So, Kyrie, as you wake up in the morning, let's see what goes on. 43.98. Those mid ones are always kind of a hit and miss. Eventually, especially during the break, I would like us to create our own table that people can submit to.
I'd be down.
Yeah, definitely. So 43.98. Just to start getting as much original content as we can get. Oh, pass it up. 40. 91, 92. Okay. Kyrie, you wake up. I don't know where you decided to spend the night. I'm assuming you accepted the castle.
Yeah, I think Kyrie kind of wandered around and maybe found like the spookiest bed or the spookiest room she could find, and decided to sleep in there.
Excellent. Perfect. So when you wake up, you're not really sure where they came from, but for the entire day, as you just walk around, twigs and leaves circle your entire body like a cyclone.
Huh.
Very wizard-like.
Okay.
Yeah, very. So you're just, like, followed by a magical cyclone of twigs and leaves.
She's a druid.
She's a druid.
Yay!
Yeah, I caught druid fever.
It happens.
I've been doing a little training, picking up some new spells, and I think I sniffed some mugwort the wrong way.
What? That's what happens to you as you wake up. For Shell, 105. Those are always fucking dangerous.
Oh, I know, the low ones are like really oof.
I love
it's
it.
It's like the super low and super
ones
high.
and the super high ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit me with it, hit me with it, hit me with it.
Hit me?
You need to roll again, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need why
one,
what?
It's just there's nothing that I can actually do with this one.
Am I too legit for it? Is that it?
No, it's just
No, it's a really weirdly phrased like.
yeah, and there's some very specific things that need to happen.
Even it's super hot. Jeez.
That is
Did I do
94,413.
I added an extra 0.
Let's just knock off the back 3. I want to see what this is.
Do you want to?
You want to do? That's roll again, please. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got excited and added
Got super excited.
0. What? Oh wait, no, that's wrong. I did that wrong again. That's not true. That's not true.
I was about to say
Guys,
you don't want to actually roll a 10,000 on this, but
no.
okay.
I can read what happens if you roll 10,000. It's horrible.
It's the worst. 4764.
Does the Trask eat us? Is that it?
No, the nearest star explodes into a massive supernova.
Oh, so then we all die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, that's our season finale. See you guys next time.
PPK the world. PPK the world. And probably some other planets nearby.
47.
Other adventurers on different planets.
So we go from being this motley crew on this earthy place to being Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, that sounds cool.
This looks like it requires a target.
Usually I can do. Yep, you gotta roll again.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it's just with 10,000 options. Like sometimes things like this.
I want to roll a 10,000 now.
Oh god.
It was a target.
Wait, no, that's wrong too, guys.
Do you need me to roll this for you? Like, do you need me?
It's been a day. It's been a day.
Okay, 163. Lord Almighty.
I'm
Lord
sorry.
Almighty.
Hey guys.
All right.
We're totally not dying here.
Hey guys. I just want to let you know that I love you. Aw.
Sorry. I found it.
And Blood Cree's laughing gives me life. Because that usually means something evil's happening.
I honestly just don't know what this means. It says the caster now has memorized discharge on him.
No, all spells the caster now has memorized discharge.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So they can go out.
You currently, other than your cantrips, you wake up and you just don't feel like your fucking spells have.
Sorry. Go ahead.
That's essentially what happens. Like your spells have discharged.
You mean they've all gone off at once?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit, let me tell you what's going on then.
Oh, okay.
Hey, guess what?
Oh my god.
They are shaking craziness.
All of your spells have discharged, including your cantrips, I would say. Where are you? Where are you? Like, where did you sleep?
I assumed she went out in the night to freaking, like, give last rites to people because people died. Okay. And then after she could do what she could before she got exhausted, she went back to the fucking park where she was casting that long spell.
Druidcraft?
Plant growth?
Yeah.
No, plant growth.
Okay, that's right. Okay, and unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait 5 seconds before I do this because I really have to fucking pee. Like, I've had a lot of coffee.
So, guys, she's going to have Druidcraft. She's going to have Spare to Dying, which isn't really going to do anything. She's going to have Sacred Flame. Resistance is not going to do anything. There's a couple healing spells, the buff. Entangle's going to go off. Entangle, Spike Growth, Moonbeam, Plant Growth, Daylight, and Conjure Animals.
And no one's around to help you. You're going to be stuck there for a while. And it's gonna be funny.
Oh, it could be worse. You could be a wizard and have something like Fireball go off.
Yeah, I mean, like
I'm
imagine being a wizard and having like Phantasmal Killer go off. Like, or Weird. Weird would be awful. Oh my god.
I guess Conjure Animal. Oh, hold on. What's the worst thing I can do in Conjure Animals? Give me a second. Let me pull up the Dungeon Masters guide.
Or or like, meteor storm.
Yeah.
Moonbeam's
Or,
kind of bad.
I
Or,
mean, I'm also thinking of
Flesh
like
stone.
what is this spell? It's like ice or sleet storm.
Oh God, that one. Or
But that's more elemental magic than arcane magic.
or Hellball.
All right,
Oh,
What if high level
Ooh.
wizard and Hellball goes
Ooh.
off on you? Oh
Death
God.
finger.
Val's back, guys.
Ugh.
Val's back.
yes. What is?
We're just contemplating how horrible that could have gone if
Actually,
there was a wizard.
what's the worst thing I can summon with conjure animals with a challenge rating of 2?
the worst thing.
The challenge rating of 2. It has to be a beast.
I think
Probably like
you could summon
wolves
an
or something.
Allosaurus.
Or Allosaurus.
Yeah, Allosaurus comes.
All right, so
Her name Allie though.
Let's hold on. Let me do this. First off, Druidcraft's gonna go off, which means everything's just gonna bloom everywhere. Okay, and like Shell's like blinking because she's been exhausted the night before. It's like okay, and then the Spirit of Dying doesn't do anything. Sacred Flame. So like she uses like grounded up like blessed holy water leaves to cast Sacred Flame. So they start sparking in her pocket, and so from her pocket just shoots out like this bright ray of flame, and then she's like, "What?" And then resistance
Fireworks.
is just a buff. But that's okay. She got burned. She has cure wounds and healing word that also goes off at once, which helps her. And then protection of good or the evil is also just a buff. Entangle goes off, but that's gonna go off around. I'm gonna make all this happen on top of her, basically.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and cast out Entangle. So I have to roll a strength check against my self.
Like against your spell save.
Yeah, against my own spell save. Give me a sec.
Please.
Oh no.
I fail it. So now I'm grasping my own roots. But then also those entangling roots turn into spikes because spike growth also goes off.
Oh.
And I have to make a perception check to see if I like wiggle through. So let me do my wisdom save throw. Luckily my wisdom's high. Yeah, I saved from that, definitely. 20. Yeah, that's better than a 16. So I managed to like wiggle through. And then Moonbeam goes off on top of me. Yeah, level 2 because we're just doing this regular. Yeah, I don't God. What was Moonbeam go? How does Moonbeam do again? I forget.
It's like a pillar.
It's a pillar. I have to make a Constitution saving throw, and I take half that damage, and that goes.
Yeah,
and that's going to be on for a while. I guess I can dispel it myself when I realize what it is, but
yeah, I'm assuming like all of your concentration spells just they go off and then they automatically go off because it's concentration and like there's a bunch of shit happening to you. You can't concentrate.
So I take 20 damage, so I'm down to 80 right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm down to 80.
That's how much health you have?
No, I'm down to 80 hit points. It took 20 off of me.
That's how much hit. That's. Wow.
She's a pretty high con.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I'm like, even I don't have that many.
Druids have that. I'm like, they roll for freaking.
Okay. Let's keep this going.
Plant growth goes off, so it's instantaneous, and she's not concentrating that. The spell, so if you cast this using one action, choose a point with the range. All Norpants within a 100-foot radius center to point. It's even more thicker and overgrown in this area than what I made it before now, within 100 feet around me. So anybody that sees like me, like panicking, like or anything like that, or the shit going off, they can't even get to me because there's all these. It's all 100 foot around me. There's this thick overgrowth.
Amazing.
Okay. I'm gonna do this next. It's gonna be daylight. 60. There's this. I'm just gonna assume it's gonna go off on me. It's not I'm not an object, but just say it just goes off on me because it makes it more interesting. And so the freaking sun just spews out of the park. It goes off instantly because I'm not gonna keep that up. But conjure animals goes off. And yet the Allosaurus shows up, just one big giant Allosaurus, like just wrecking through the woods goes off. Because
comes here just like super confused because they're probably under this massive amount of growth, and it's just kind of like IDK, bro, what's going on?
Okay, so that's all my known spells.
Okay, whew, all right, not as terrible as it can be.
That's okay, I'm out of spell slots.
But yeah, so the park is now brightly overgrown with shell and an Allosaurus.
And you hear the roar of like we heard before from the freaking T-Rexes we fought.
Yeah, very not as dramatic as a T-Rex. It would be great if you could have summoned a T-Rex, but T-Rexes are like CR8s. But Allosauruses are like CR2s. So, yeah, like, the Allosaurus is roaring, and you've definitely garnered attention from Pookie, is the first one onto the scene, and she's like, oh my god, oh no, what happened? What's going on? Are you okay? And she's like freaking out.
How did she get through everything?
No, she's like on the other side of all of the growth.
Okay. Well, as soon as I see like the tangled, I'm gonna just dispel that. I'm gonna speak to Allosaurus in, of course, animal language. I don't know what's going on. Just calm down. There's a squirrel. You can chase the squirrel and eat it if you want.
Oh yeah, like she's totally down. She's like, all right, I'm assuming it's an Allosaurus named Alice. I'm just gonna assume this.
Alice is cute, and so she's yellow because like blonde hair.
Okay.
Alice.
And she's got her cute little ribs in the front.
She's speckled with green spots.
Okay, excellent. So the blonde Allosaurus is deciding to chase a squirrel. So that's cute. Pookie's like, oh man, okay, and she's like, are you okay? Like, what just happened? Were you attacked? Should I worry about that giant lizard?
I don't know, maybe I'm stressed out, or maybe this is the sign for my god. I'm gonna pray to my god real quick.
Pookie hugs you.
Hold on, I'm praying. I gotta concentrate. Hold on, I gotta pray.
She just pets your head. She's like, there, it's okay. We all went through a really bad ordeal.
Shell was kneeling at that point, so when she hugs her, she's like, oh, they're slowly tilting over until she falls over.
Oh no! There, it's okay. So yeah,
I'm really tired.
Causes a lot of noise that Rava, wherever you are, is what wakes you up.
Rava's in the palace in the most isolated corner of it.
It's still pretty freaking loud.
Yeah, it's still pretty loud, but you're doing this on purpose.
It all went off at once, so all the combined sound. Sorry,
okay, it's fine. No, like that was hilarious and wonderful, and this is why we do wild magic surges, because nothing of like that would happen normally.
I love it.
Okay, so all the way down at 92,
up with Pip and Flapjack, and she's actually still. She loosened her gear, but she's still mostly in it because there was just a big fight, and she's in a nice bed in her gear.
Yeah. Just so you know, if you sleep in your gear, you actually take a level of exhaustion.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Then maybe not.
That is a thing. 9267.
That is.
Okay.
In that case, she actually barricaded the door.
Yeah.
and probably the window too. Just be like, no one's coming in here.
What
Thunk.
happened?
Sleep.
So, as you feel secure in your room, barricaded, gate opens.
Uh-oh.
She just sits up in bed with bedhead, and she's just like, then a gate just opens. That.
And out steps a familiar face. The Cambion that you let live.
Oh.
Not the bald one. I forgot his name off the top of my head. I think it was Mugen was the ugly one, and this one was like Shuyan or something like that. Kind of just like walks into your room, being who he is, unannounced, waves, and it's like, yo, what's up?
You couldn't have waited till I got dressed.
I mean, no.
Right. She just gestures to the portal and gives a look like, what?
Sorry, he kind of rubs his head, like the back of his head. I got something to tell you. I look at Myron's face, like super excited.
Is it a love confession?
No.
He is actually here to be like, so I heard you fought,
Phone, hush! Phone, you're ruining the moment!
No,
Phone! Phone, stop!
I can feel
No,
it
I was,
coming in the air tonight.
I was watching you guys fight Lilith and the Death Knight. Great job. I just wanted to tell you that you were super hot doing it, and maybe when this is all over, before the end of the world or whatever, if you want to like go out on a date or something.
Rama just does not know how to respond to that. Rama just opens her mouth, closes it, thinks, opens it, closes it again.
It's okay if you don't want to. I understand. I know this is kind of sudden, and I just walked into your room unannounced.
I literally just woke up. You, what?
It's cool. I can go wait outside. I heard a really loud noise. I think I'm gonna go, like, he casts like disguise self on himself to like look like a guard in here or whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna go check up on that maybe. If you need, just like, I don't know, speak by name, and you know, I'll come and find you. And
Holy-
he unbarricades your door and like walks out.
Yeah, what's his name again?
I guess it's Shugen, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Don't even know how to spell
I
that.
think I have it written down. Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah. It's really easy because I just have to look. It's Heaton. Excuse me. It's Heaton. Hiten. Heaton is his name.
Is Brava going to low key date all of the demons?
I don't know.
Is that what's going on?
I mean, that's up to you. Like you said, you were a trash shipper. This was a beautiful.
I am a trash
opportunity.
shipper.
You're the one who said you did this episode to be all but shipping, Bloodgrave.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, I was trying to be funny, but if we're really gonna do that, sure.
And as like Heaton kind of like walks out, he stops, turns, and looks at Kyrie, who has leaves and twigs around. Like, Kyrie, you just see this guy that you fought to the death, almost to the death at one point, literally just walk out of Rava's room. What do you do?
And hang on, and Rava shouts, "Fine, you're buying dinner."
Oh.
Oh dear. Would you like a twig?
Man.
I
Please say this.
seem to have a few.
I can't breathe.
Please say this lasts long enough for her to see Shell, because Shell's gonna freaking flip.
I mean, it's up to you, Shell. Like, do you kind of, like, make it to come and tell everybody what happened to you while Alice is outside playing fetch with Pookie?
Yeah, and
Okay.
he poofs away after a minute.
Okay.
So, like, can Pookie be, like, riding his back, and then he poops, and then Alice poops, or she poops away, and then, like...
And Pookie is going to be ridiculously sad because Pookie loves animals, and this is the first animal that's kind of liked her back ever, because she's terrifying.
Okay.
Pookie, Flapjack.
I would like to summon Morta for you to play with, but I'm really exhausted. I think I can't cast any more spells besides tricks, so I'm gonna go find my friends.
Okay, I'll be here cleaning up more mess, I guess.
It's not okay, and then I'm just gonna go find everybody, I guess.
Ajax, are you done drinking and trying to look for your uncontrollable thirst? Because you did hear all of the ruckus as well.
On one hand, there's ruckus and protagonist syndrome. On the other hand, I'm thirsty. Yeah, I guess he would have. I would guess he would have. Maybe. I guess he would have gone and investigated no matter.
So kind of like as you, Ajax, as you leave the tavern, you see a puddle of water, and all of a sudden it clicks. This stagnant, disgusting puddle of water is what you need.
Just picturing like dog crying noises.
Just get a. I can't tell you what to do. Sorry, it's metagame.
I guess at this point he's desperate. He's probably not necessarily drunk, slightly staggering. Literally falls onto hands and knees and begins to lap at the water.
It is the most wonderful thing that you've ever tasted in your entire life, and your thirst is quenched.
Oh my fucking god.
And as soon as it is quenched, you feel like you want to vomit because it's just disgusting.
God save Throw. God save Throw.
I was actually about to do it, but I have a pretty high con.
Yay.
The medieval world street water. Oh god.
Yeah. After there was a fucking bloodbath and a battle and undead, you're fine for now.
And the smell of wet dog in the air everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's fur in the streets.
Dog probably rolled in that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get like the some unknown disease, it'll be okay.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to give him some deworming pills probably, and take him to the vet, full checkup. You know, should be okay.
Oh. I don't like vets. They poke me with needles.
They stick things up my butt, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Have you seen that video that Shiba Inu where like at the vet and he's like all happy and then all of a sudden they poke something up its butt and he's like that's how I imagine Ajax is.
So yeah, as you probably meet Shell on her way back to the castle, who is looking so Shell, you look exhausted, and Ajax, you look sick. Like that's how you guys see each other when you guys kind of meet up at the palace entrance. And
I'm really tired, but I would heal you, but I'm also still kind of mad at you, and I don't think I'm able to cast spells anyway, so we need to talk later.
And as you guys kind of walk in, you see Heaton conversing and with Kyrie and having a conversation with her about her twigs.
I'm gonna wave at Heaton. Hi, you remember me?
Rava poking your head out of the door, still with bedhead, and probably just in like whatever she wears under the clothes, under her armor.
Which is like the most that any of us has ever seen. Like the least amount of clothing that anyone has ever seen Rava in.
What was Heaton's brother's name again?
Heaton's brother's name is Mugen.
Mugen. Oh yeah, Mugen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say.
How's Mugen?
He's okay. We're trying to figure out a potion to like help him regrow his hair, like using the hair that you gave him. But I really just kind of came here to ask Rava out on a date. Like I don't really plan on staying, but Kyrie offered me a twig, and I'm just trying to figure out why and what I'm supposed to do with it.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to roll perception to know if I know what I can see what's going on with Kyrie. Hold on. I'm gonna roll perception.
With a 24, whatever unknown force has forced you to discharge all of your magic is the same force that is causing Kyrie to have magical twig leaves just spiral around her.
Shell is just gonna assume, Kyrie, I think you took all my druid powers.
That's actually, I know we've been talking about like multi-classing and all of that, and I think I've finally decided that I'm just gonna, I think Shell, if you don't mind, take me a couple of tricks, I'd like to go in druidry. I think,
Yay!
all of these, the twigs are really giving me some inspiration, and also I looked it up, and all of my rogue skills I can still use while wild shaped, so I think I'm just gonna go into moon druid and just get into some really crazy shit.
I'm fine with that.
That's amazing.
Covering her face with one hand, staring at everything that's going on, and just going, it's too early.
I love the
Also, why is the portal still open in my room? Why is there a portal in my room?
Oh, well, I was gonna let you get dressed before I went back, and then all of your friends, they just decided they wanted to talk to me while I was waiting out here.
Ajax, like, when he saw, he grabbed this, he put his hand on the sword, had it halfway drawn, and then when he said, I came here to ask Rava on a date, there's just a dumbfounded look as he lets go of his sword and it just slides back down, fully rested in the sheath.
I would want to take Rava out on a date.
Hold on a second.
Isn't sure how offended she should be.
Anyways, Kyrie,
So he kind of notices this look on you, Ajax, and kind of gives you like a smirk, and it's like, you're not jealous, are you, big guy?
The last time I saw you, we were fighting you, so I always come prepared for a fight.
It's a good motto to have.
Ajax was married.
What was that?
I thought Ajax was married. Why would he be jealous?
I'm not.
Oh. Okay. I'm not kidding. I'm so...
That's amazing that you thought Ajax was married this whole time.
She thought he got married in the Fae place. Okay.
Oh, in the
That
Dragon
lady.
Ward?
Yeah,
No,
that
he actually
lady.
got like legit denied there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, we did have a house to the foundation magically turned to dust.
Yeah.
That
there was that. So as you guys are kind of having in the middle of this conversation, Hedon is gonna like perk up and look down. He's like, "Oh man, I think I gotta go. I think you guys I think you guys have company. And he just, like, darts back into Rava's room and into the gate, and it closes. As you guys see Joe walking down, and she's like, I see you guys are up. And she looks at Ajax and Shell specifically, and it's just like, are you guys okay? It's only, like, 10 in the morning. It looks like you guys got into a fight.
Carrie has my druid powers temporarily. I'm gonna take a nap, and she just passes out right there.
Ajax will catch her.
Probably
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
kinda-
make you, like, roll for anything. Like, I can assume that you.
I mean, he is a fighter. He does have the quick reaction.
Yeah, she's, like, standing next to you. Like, if you want to roll just to make sure you don't have a 1 to completely fail, that would be
perfect.
yeah,
That'd be
that would
perfect.
be the only thing that I would ask for. Yeah, you catch her. And she's just, like, does essentially, like, you know, I don't think you mean to do it dramatically, but just, like, I gotta take a nap. Like, just falls back.
No, it's just like, well, what am I trying to think of? Like we're like, you know, the cartoon where, like, I'm gonna take a nap now, and, like, a cartoon thing to just.
Yeah.
That's basically what she did.
Okay, because I'm like, it's really out of character for her to do the rarity thing, but, like, the My Little Pony thing where she just pulls a couch and she just fake faints. But that's
yeah.
like, no, you just.
That's my other character.
The truth. So yeah, and she's like,
One of my favorite gags, though. I'm not gonna lie, that is one of my favorite gags.
oh, okay. Joe's like, well, if you guys need some more time to rest up, maybe for Lich, thank you for the 500 biddies. Just let me know where there's going. If you need,
He said Matt 20s for that.
Yeah.
It's for you, Val.
Nat 20s.
Yeah, 20s for Val. Awesome.
Lich.
Evening the playing field. I like
Yeah.
it.
I like it.
Man, exciting. My oldest mod on here is my friend, so I'm super excited.
Ajax will just look at Shell, walk into Rava's room, look at Rava. You're not using this, right? And then just gently lay Shell on the bed.
I'm gonna snuggle in the bed.
And Flapjack returns the snuggles.
Snake snuggles, and Pip just, like, curls up next to you, and Flapjack, who normally a snake would totally be wanting to eat this pupper, but is just not interested in eating this pupper, but it will be soon that Flapjack needs to eat. I'm
assuming that Rava has been hunting rabbits and stuff for Flapjack. Yeah. Like, Flapjack is well fed.
Okay. I mean, he's a snake. More biddies. Thank you so much, Myron.
Ajax gives.
Hey, those are all nut ones for you, Val.
Okay, thanks. At this rate, I don't even know if I'm going to be making 25 rolls by the time that we get to
just to even the playing field.
Rava's like hopping on one foot, trying to get her foot in her second boot. She's managed to get her armor on and stuff.
So as you're getting dressed and as you put her on the bed, Joe's like, okay, tonight, for dinner, I would like you to invite you to dine with us so that we can go over what happened and where to go forward, because I personally need to get to Covington as soon as possible to rescue my brother, and of course I want to reward you guys for, you know, essentially saving this city and one of the major cities of my country. So yeah, like, so tonight, dinner in the main hall. When you guys, I was gonna say lunch, but I don't think she's gonna make it for lunch.
Apparently the dinner date's gonna have to wait.
Yeah, he did kind of say after the apocalypse, so,
I he said before the world ends.
or before
You
it,
have a
yeah,
date
that kind of
with
stuff.
the-
Yeah, that's true, he did say before.
Date with a demon.
Yeah,
You got a date with a demon.
with a half demon,
I don't even know.
half devil, essentially.
Wait. Half devil, half what?
That's a
Ask
secret.
Beatrix.
You have to ask Beatrix, yeah.
No, if you ask that in character, Rob's just like, ask Beatrix.
Well, she's sleeping, she can't ask it.
I can't. No, I can't ask Beatrix.
Alright, cool. So you guys are gonna have some downtime.
Hold
Shola
on.
is
Robin picks up Beatrix. You're not mad about this, are you?
Beatrix, and she's like, you gotta let your children go and flourish.
Considering how Beatrix was in the one campaign, I'm not surprised she's cool with it.
Yeah, she's like, just let her, I gotta let my children flourish. I mean, it's not like I actually raised him. So, sure. I just don't want to be there for when you guys, and, she doesn't have any, so she sends an image into your head of, like, her in her succubus form, like, with her hand, one making an O, and her pointer finger going inside of it. I just don't want to be there around for that, okay?
Perception check to
You're
see if
asleep!
Beatrix is... No, I'm just saying meta-wise.
You're asleep! You can't make any checks! You're
Robin
sleeping!
cannot line face any harder.
Perception check to see if she's jealous.
Like...
See if Beatrix is jealous.
Beatrix is actually
Oh,
not
would
jealous.
you
Is Beatrix jealous? Oh my god.
This is
I got a thing going on.
So it's purely a mutual heterosexual life mate partnership that she has with Rava. So like
Platonic life partner.
yeah, pretty much platonic life partner at this point. So she's like, if you want to date my kid, you could I mean, I kind of wish that the ugly one would get a date once in a while, to be honest, but I can't help it that he looks like his dad.
Not ask who the dad is. Ask who the father. Who is the father?
Robin's just gonna be like,
Who has the record?
I'm afraid to ask. But what is the
it was this really, really, what? I was in the Underdark.
Oh God.
And like I was at this citadel where the Draugr all kind of hang out, and let me tell you something, those dark dwarves will make some booze that just knocks you off of your ass. And so yeah, his daddy is, because they're not full brothers, they're half brothers. His daddy is definitely a dark dwarf. And he was not cute, but let me tell you, that listen.
Listen, Linda.
That tequila was like it made everybody look good. And his performance was not lacking. So as you can see, but yeah, his daddy, Heaton has a different daddy, and he looks...
Beatrix.
What? Yes?
You need to be better to yourself. You need better standards.
Aww.
You don't deserve getting smashed in the middle of a bunch of in a big dark dwarf orgy.
But
you need to be better to yourself.
It was really fun.
Yes, but you need to be better to yourself. You are.
Are you? She stops for a second. Do you have a thing against dwarves? Is it because you're a drow?
Not at all.
Like, she's like, so.
I've never even met a dark dwarf.
Oh. And she kind of thinks.
I don't even think I've even met a dwarf.
You've met a. Lacey is a dwarf!
Yeah, Lacey's a dwarf. Not like I have.
And
I don't think I've ever met
racist,
a dwarf in
the
terms of
racist dwarf
gotten to
girl
know them
at the shop.
in the same way.
Like, you met dwarves.
I phrased that wrong. I meant like, I don't think I've ever really gotten to know any of them, even.
Oh, well, you should. They're really good with their hands.
Hold on. Could I do you have any like anybody know where I could find one of these
What?
twinkle hands?
Like a dark dwarf?
The dwarves.
The dwargers. And Beatrice is like, well, usually the dark dwarves, they like to hang out in the Underdark, so as soon as you find an entrance there, you might be able to find, one of their excellent citadels that they have built down there, if they haven't been ravished by drow. There's a thing down there, but the drow haven't been around, so they probably okay. Like, I would say go find a mountain and go underneath and see if you can find them.
Of that blacksmith lady. What's her name?
Jasmine?
Jasmine.
Yeah, I thought you had a thing with that cute little orc back at the Dragon Village.
Look, I got things all sorts of. Don't worry about that.
Listen, Shaddy. I am not judging.
I am a modern woman, modern elf woman. So
insight check.
You can't. You're asleep. You were sleeping. You cannot make any check.
It doesn't make. It wouldn't even make sense in character, anyways. So don't worry.
Shell talks in her sleep.
And Shell believes everything.
And
that
comments on the meta plot.
Yeah, she believes everything Kyrie says, anyways. That's just lore.
I got you, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. It's like, you do you. I have to admit, Beatrice Litt says, I've enjoyed my time somewhat being with the lot of you, despite that, you kind of made me fuck my boss. My ex-boyfriend is hanging out right there on that guy's hip. And, I'm not going to tell you the stuff that he tells me at night. Just, I wouldn't, not with my children around. So, it's like, it's way better than getting locked up in a box. That box.
Trix, if he harasses you more, I will dunk him in a lake. I'm not sure what I can do with him.
Ooh, do you hear that, Nexie? You get to go into a lake next time you harass me. And Spirit, you just feel the axe kind of vibrate against your hip as he's just like laughing uncontrollably, unfazed. But being who he is.
I rather like my axe. I don't think I will let him go into a lake.
Yeah, especially
for a while.
For season 2. Anyway.
Anyway.
Use him as a boat anchor.
Anyway.
Tie him to a chain, use him as a boat anchor for a while.
Yeah, so you guys have a little bit of downtime before dinner. We can skip to it, or if you guys have anything that you want to do in the city before dinner, Shell, by the time that dinner is served and you're woken up, you will have the benefit of a long rest.
Okay.
I don't necessarily. Rava doesn't necessarily want to do anything, but I want to make her walk down the street.
Okay, does she have disguise self on, or
she'll wear her hood.
Okay. Which I don't know if you realize this, but as a Gloomstalker, you do have disguise self.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
But she's not bothering with that right now.
She's
she's gonna be browsing for some more arrows if she can get some.
And again,
some
real
nice
quick,
arrows.
I apologize. We're going into the hour and a half, and I have to pee again because that second cup of coffee has finally hit my bladder.
Do that too.
Yeah, so everybody, we're going to take a bio break real quick. If you need to get a snack or something. Thank you, everyone.
I gotta run to the restroom and pet the puppy.
Yep, everyone, hang out and chat, yell at each other. You know, I love you. I'll be right back. Come on, Kitty. What do you want?
By the way, Eve, congratulations on your podcast getting the what was it, the top 10 D&D podcast to listen to, right? I don't know if he's here. Either way, but
yeah, she had to go there.
It's on ghostpuncher.net, I believe.
Ghostpunchercore.net.
Ghostpunchercore.net, yeah. I'm trying to remember. I know that's the comic. Ghostpuncher.net's the comic. So, but that's a good thing, yay! And sometime next week, I'm gonna be featured on the Geeks and Sundry page.
Oh, nice! Congratulations!
Yeah, I don't remember if it's gonna be on their website or Twitter exactly, but I got a mini interview because I made a cosplay of a character really fast, and they're like,
Is it the furry dude? Yeah. It looked really nice.
Thank you. I hate makeup. I'm suck at it. And I did the prosthetic, and I was like, this is fucking terrible.
I understand. I dislike makeup as well.
It was like a full. Actually, I can probably grab it right now.
And partials are just pains in the boots.
Like that.
Yeah. Partials can be pain in the boot.
It's actually right on my lip too. So.
Did you use spirit gum or something slightly stronger?
I used spirit gum, and I also used Got2b glue gel, which is technically for your hair, but it's also like a glue.
Yeah.
But it's like skin safe, so.
Yeah, because spirit. I've noticed that, I don't know. We probably had some really old spirit gum, so we probably needed more. But spirit gum doesn't hold as well as they say it should.
Like, what was it? The place to get the elf user, Ariana? I think that's what it's called. They have decent spirit gum. The only thing is, all spirit gum's going to deteriorate your latex over time.
Yeah, because I used to be in stage shows, so I understand the whole partials and all of that. I used to have one for one of my shows.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
He's back. I told you congratulations on your feature for the top 10 D&D podcast. So.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing. Congratulations. I wish I think I said it earlier, but I wanted to say it in person and haven't had a chance for like a month.
Yeah. That was like a huge deal.
Yeah.
I was so stoked for you.
I'm like, I am now a tabaxi. Wild shape. No, this was for the furball I did. That landed me an interview with Geeks and Sundry for a feature. Yay.
Right.
Oh, nice.
When is that happening?
They said I'm just talking about it because they said Monday is when it's gonna get posted up. So.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I had like a mini interview for emails and stuff. So.
Nice.
I don't remember if it's gonna be on the Twitter or the website itself, but one of those two.
I'm eating a piece of cheese, and then we'll get started.
I'm just saying this now because I'm pretty sure the YouTube video won't get uploaded until around the time it's released anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's still a really nice big deal.
I am like, I don't know what happened today. I went to brunch and so many mimosas, and then I went to get my nails done. Yeah. And no, they don't look. You can't get good picture. Focus. They're cut. They're glittered. Oh. They're really pretty. I'll take a picture.
It's so hard to get webcams to focus that close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there was mimosas at the nail salon too. So.
Ooh,
I fucking love it when salons just like have shit for you. Like my salon has like is definitely a mimosas or tea salon as well, and when I go get my head shaved, and dyed purple, I'm super excited about that. So
I love it.
Yeah,
And then family emergency right after I got tipsy. I'm like, great.
oh, I'm sorry, boo.
No, it's all right. I solved it because I'm amazing.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are.
Thank you. You all are amazing.
my sister was getting her nails done today, and I was like, I've had a unibrow for a long time. I was like,
Now that you pointed it out, I've noticed that it looks really good. They shaped it pretty good.
Very, very. Your brows are on point, sir.
I did get them waxed. I won't even lie. I was
Hey,
like, I'm
no
tired of
fucking
having a
shame.
unibrow.
I need to get my face waxed pretty soon. But
And sister's like, you never had this done. I want to watch. I don't even flinch while she's doing it. It's great.
I'm a man.
What I would do you have sensitive skin, Spirit?
Yes and no.
Okay, so like double check like the day next to see if you break out around that area because sometimes the wax will affect it the day after. But if you don't, then you're good with waxing. But if you do, get threading because it's gonna be the same amount of pain except it's gonna be quicker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Threading makes me sneeze though, so that's why I don't do threading. All right, is everybody back? Is Blood Cree back?
I don't think.
All right, we're still waiting on
Kitty.
Yes, my kitty is yelling at me because I think Nick doesn't have to work tonight, my husband, so he didn't go to bed until like 2 p.m. today. So the door is closed to kind of negate noise. And I think my cat is like, why is the bedroom door closed? I want to go lay down. And I'm just like, cool your tits, cat.
I can bring
I'm surprised that there isn't a cat like trying to claw at my door. Because usually if I leave my door closed for too long, which I do a lot because my sister smokes in the house and I'm allergic to cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's our house. I'm just renting a room. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Okay. And there we go. I readjusted the
Blood Cree still not back
chat too, so that it's more.
I haven't heard her.
Okay, I'm gonna go get Bunny on the camera.
All right, while we're waiting for Blood Cree still, let's go get a rabbit. But you guys didn't see it, but there was a zoomy cat on cam. You'll probably see it on stream. Zoomies. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Blood Cree to get back from their bio break.
But
oh no! It's a bun! Oh my god!
It's a bun.
Oh, look at that Buns! Buns is like, I'm done.
I used to raise rabbits when I was younger.
Yeah. I don't know if
he just got his nails
you saw my I can't handle myself, I'm covering my face. Welcome back, you missed the bun.
You missed the bunny.
Oh no.
Catch it on YouTube.
I missed the bun, but I was petting a pup, so
okay, I understand. Okay, cat, go, get out of here. So, Rava, so during your you're gonna walk down the street, or like what districts? Let me kind of go back to the
See if there's anyone selling stuff.
In order to start getting some stuff, let me just switch to the correct. You guys are in Luna already, so it's fine. I just have to click on Luna. Yeah. So you would have to make your way down to the market. Oh, I understand, Ruby. I understand. The market area is where you're gonna have to look for things. Are you going by yourself? Is somebody going with you?
You wanna go with me?
Ajax would have gone. He needs to walk out his sickness.
Yeah. What's Kyrie gonna do?
I think Carrie will come along.
All right. So you guys make your way down to the market. So you definitely
I'm
notice
assuming that they have enough money trademark from the Dragon Sword.
there's a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So you're
As long as they're not trying to buy a keep or something.
something, yeah. So you guys, when you get out of like this upper district, essentially, you notice that the devastation that happened in the upper district, the Thieves Guild here has been able to keep that contained. Like the outside of these walls, there seems to be no indication of stress or distress. Like the city is continuing as it normally would. So yeah, you guys are in the market. Are you looking for anything specific, or do you just want to roll me something that you're looking for? Like, what are you looking for in the market?
Rava's looking to see if she can't get herself like some magic items, like a cloak maybe, or necklace, and maybe some +1 or +2 arrows.
Okay.
Or whatever plus she can afford. And then maybe even no, she didn't have poison use, or is that a thing?
Go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
Okay.
All right, so 57. Interesting. So you're kind of shopping around, and something definitely catches your eye in a clothes shop, and it is a cloak. And it's billowing.
Rava approaches it and notices how it is sassy and may or not attempt to mingle her. And I was making Doctor Strange reference.
Oh yeah.
I was getting that.
But Rava will go over and inspect it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like on a mannequin, and it's essentially doing the Doctor Strange thing, just like dramatically like waving around. And a shopkeep comes out. His name is Shithead Michael, and he
All the shitheads.
they have a lot of pool in this town. The family of
Extensive
shitheads.
family.
It's a good family. First of all, instantly recognizes Kyrie. It's like, hey girl, how's it been? I ain't seen you in a while.
Oh, hey, babe, how you doing? Come here.
Aw,
And Kyrie
he gives
goes
you
in
like,
for a hug.
yeah, gives Kyrie a hug, like pulls back, has a little sachet to him, and he's like,
Kyrie does try to like steal some gold.
I was about to.
Yeah, I mean, that's always
Afterwards,
gonna happen.
That Kyrie. That's not one.
who
dude.
just not won, and
Ah.
which, by the way, the fact that you have a +10 to your sleight of hand is great.
Yeah, right.
So,
Oh my god, what's your dexterity?
And she probably has expertise and stuff in it too.
Yeah.
So Michael pulls back and he's like, "Oh, darling, I know you were feeling up my booty, but I'm not into girls." And he's just he's like, "But I appreciate the sentiment."
And Kyrie's just like, yeah, sorry about that. So what's up? What you got to sell, bud?
Well, welcome to my wonderful menagerie of menagers. I just opened this shop up like a month ago. I procured some interesting items from a caravan. Kind of came into some wealth, and he just like brags about it. He's like, I think I might have found a dragon hoard, and I just like took the stuff. And like I was out in Dog's Key Pass, and there I came upon this cave, and there was no dragon. So I just took their stuff, and just as much as I could fit into my satchel, but it was enough.
Okay.
You kind of hear this little tiny Chihuahua growl coming from Rava's cloak as he mentions this.
Rava, I think someone Quiero Taco Bell is
Rava will offer snacks.
Oh my god!
So
Rava will make a tribute of snacks. Little sausages.
Pip ignores these snacks, jumps from your cloak, goes over to Shithead Mike, and pees on him.
No, Pip, no, bad Pip.
Oh, hey,
And his
shithead!
clothes start to burn off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, Pip, bad Pip.
It's like, oh, hey, lady, your dog. What the heck, man? Control your barking rat.
Oh no, gee,
Kill him.
I'm
Kill him.
sorry.
Kill him.
Rava does pick up Pip, but let's Pip get a good bit into it first.
Kind of, Pip does that little dog kick when he's after they use the bathroom, and kicks up dust and scraps of stuff on this guy's leg.
Yeah. And Rava holds up, bad Pip, don't pee on people.
Just to let you know, I have hold an
Pip
actual
is
Chihuahua
completely aware that Rava is not actually scolding him.
It is possible for a Chihuahua to jet stream for a minute straight, pee at somebody, because I have hold up an actual Chihuahua and it did that. So that is possible. It's not.
Yeah. I've had a Chihuahua before too. They're great. They're totally great. And so Pip goes and just sits next to Rava and just kind of smugly stands there and gives shithead Michael this death glare of a look, and Michael is kind of seems a little shaken for some reason. And he's like, so what can I help your good folks with? Were you interested in this billowing cloak?
I was looking at it, yeah. Is it magical?
As you can see, it billows on command.
Really?
Huh. Well, did anyone want the billow?
Does it do anything else?
No. But
well, that
have
doesn't seem great.
Have a look around. For anything else you would like in my menagerie.
Rava's just going to cast Detect Magic.
There's a lot of magical shit in here.
All right, Rava will. It's like, okay, what kind of magical cloaks do you have?
Let's see. He's like, okay, and he sort of goes around. He's like next to the billowing cloak, here is a cloak of protection. This is a cloak of featherfall. This is a chameleon cloak. And he's going on. It's like,
what does the chameleon cloak do?
The chameleon cloak. I have to look this up.
Man, Drava should definitely get a drow cloak. That would be great.
If there is a drow cloak. Ring of Chameleon. We'll go ahead and say it's a cloak of chameleon.
What does a drow cloak do? I know.
There's different types. There's the cloak of Elvenkind. There's the cloak of drow Elvenkind.
He stops for a second. He's like, they say that the great northern god Loki might have worn this at one point.
What's it do?
He's like, well, I have attuned to it because I have attuned to everything in here. And he's like, you can change your physical appearance with it. But, just to let you know, this has been returned to me a couple of times because, like, this one guy is like, I'm this giant Goliath, and I wanted to, make myself with the halflings, so I disguised myself as a halfling, and he kind of ended up a Goliath with halfling strength.
Huh.
Okay, Kat.
So
Like, metagaming, I can't find a Cloak of Chameleon, but I can find a Ring of Chameleon. I don't know where the table got the cloak for. And the curse on it is that upon donning this cloak, it binds itself to you and cannot be removed except by a remove curse spell or similar magic. And while you're disguised as this creature, you use that creature's strength, dex, and con scores if they are lower than your own, attuning. Yeah. So, I mean, there's some benefits if you never want to take it off. And, he had to go to a cleric, like a really big shot cleric, to get this removed and stuff. But, I mean, if you don't mind the whole
What
thing.
else do you have?
Yeah, like, that's what I heard. I've never actually worn it myself because I don't believe in wearing merchandise before I sell it. But yeah, that's...
Rava will actually, if this is an actual shop, right?
Yes.
Rava will actually take off her cloak and fold it over her arm as she's looking over the cloaks.
Okay.
Next, we'll just look to the cloak of protection. Point. Need.
The Cloak of Protection, yeah. So he's like, oh, you're looking at that Cloak of Protection.
I get hurt a lot. I need.
Is this a cloak of protection as in saving throws, or is it cloak of protection as in AC?
Cloak of protection does +1 to both.
+1 to both,
Okay.
yeah. He's like, yeah, this is super, super interesting. Are you interested in this Cloak of Protection, good sir?
Yes.
He's like, okay, that will be. It is a wondrous item. He's like, yeah, that'll be. He looks at you up and down.
I mean, he's just heavily armored in leather armor.
And it's just, thinks for a second. He goes, he's judging you, is essentially what's happening. And he's like, I don't know if you can afford this.
knock down a handful of gold.
Ajax just crosses his arm, taps his foot.
He's like, it's a 10 platinum item.
So 100 gold.
It?
He literally just reaches into reaches behind him into his sack, pulls out a handful of gold, and just hands it over.
You see him kind of like double back for a second because he honestly didn't think that you had 100, and now he like that much money, and now he's thinking to himself, he's like, shit, I should have said the real price. He's like, and he's like, oh,
are you going to try and double talk me?
It's just that it's also on layaway right now for somebody else. And he's gonna but I could let it go for double what I told you without telling the person who it's on hold for. And he's gonna roll a deception check.
Let's all roll for that.
I'm just gonna say that he's gonna do it with Ajax, unless I will let somebody assist so that Ajax can be an advantage.
I mean, Kyrie knows them more.
Yeah, I think Carrie's just kind of like, I don't know, Ajax. I think you should be like real super suspicious of this shit.
Okay. So yeah,
I was
Ajax.
gonna insight him anyway.
Yeah, go ahead and insight at advantage. Yeah, because Kyrie is nice. You're just like, no.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I see your ploy,
Bullshit.
I see your ploy, good sir. I see your ploy. And he just kind of sighs, and he's like, you can't blame me for trying. And I apologize, good sir, for misjudging you. And yes, you may have the cloak for 10 platinum.
Yay.
Which is a really good price for a wondrous item.
Yeah, I'm just
He
like,
just got cocky.
Yeah, I got
He just-
super cocky.
we.
He's like, anyway, the other cloaks that I have, this is, and he goes back to Rava. I dropped my dice.
And Rava is out of disguise now. She's looking around.
Yeah, he's a little taken aback. Velociraptor. I'm sorry, I stood up and my Velociraptor was visible. So he is a little bit taken aback at first, but it's not like the first time he's seen a drow. Like kind of I was saying when you guys had entered here, like Luna has a more diverse background, and there's a lot of more trading here, so there's a lot more different people. And he's like, oh, I didn't realize. And he looks at you a little bit closer, noticing that you're more of a purplish tint to your skin than that dark black.
Yeah,
And he's
she's
like,
grayish purple.
yeah, and it's just like, I didn't realize you had that ancestry at first.
That's why I wear a hood.
I can definitely understand. He's like, well, the only other cloak that I have than the ones that I have shown you is this, it's a falcon cloak. And he's like, this I have tried. And he gets super excited. He's like, this will turn you into a bird once a day. Like a falcon.
Rava's just like, what?
It's like, you can turn into a falcon.
That's a thing? Is that really the magical cloaks that she detected in the shop, or?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh man, I wish I was awake to be there.
I'm sorry.
Not for the cloak, but to search for something specific.
What were you searching for?
I was just wondering if there was musical instruments, but no, I'm not there.
If anybody else that's in there wants to roll a D100 for me, I
will.
Yeah, go
yeah.
go right ahead. Like if you're kind of browsing.
Because Rava's actually thinking, hey, I think Shell would like this.
Holy fucking shit!
Excellent.
Wait, are we going on deep percentile rules? Because if it's deep percentile, low numbers are good.
I have a table.
Oh.
Holy shit! Still like a 1 and a 9.
Can you re-roll for me again, Eve?
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Why?
just because a 9 was a chameleon cloak.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a second cloak, but okay, cool. So Ajax, first, you see a bag of rocks.
Okay.
And after you have done you've established you're buying this cloak of protection, you see a bag of rocks, and the shopkeep shithead Michael is just like, yeah, those, now that he knows you have money, he's like, those, good sir, are sending stones.
Ooh.
Ajax will blink. Sending stones. I'm not about that magical stuff. What is it? What are those?
So you see this bag of rocks, and it's two rocks, right? He's like, you can cast the spell sending. It's you give. Hold up, let me read up what the fuck sending stones are, and I'm just as
Sending
unversed as
stones
this
are a
character
magical
is.
item
Yeah.
that allow you to cast sending once daily.
Yeah. So essentially,
After
like
it,
you give one stone to your pal, and you have it, and you kind of get to talk. You get to like exchange like a long distance message, kind of like message, but long distance.
and can be done
Once a day.
Yeah, once a
They
day.
can't be done.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not per rest. It's like until the next day.
Yeah.
but
Again, everybody just like this is y'all literally this is just a message is something I just put on my spell list. So
that does sound useful. We do get split up a lot.
That would be good. Yes.
yeah, that was actually like we get split up a lot, and I kept wanting to like be able to send people messages. And so yeah,
Yeah, because message is only like 60 feet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is only 60 feet, but still like that.
Yeah,
it's still
yeah.
super useful.
For Kyrie, I could do all sorts of damage with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like with that, he's like, "Are you interested in these, good sir?"
Ajax just sighs. I mean, because he may not be about magical things. He knows stones that allow you to just like upward message. Don't come.
You're breaking up a little bit, just to let you know.
Oh, I thought I was stealing one.
No, he's definitely breaking up.
Mm-hmm. It's just I mean I know how much they cost. They're expensive AF.
Yeah.
For one stone.
Well, I mean that's your metagaming. You don't actually know how much they cost.
Yeah.
Or how much he's gonna charge.
Ajax will just rub his bearded chin, and just be
which
like,
is made of steel.
He's just like, they would be useful. Let me talk with my compatriots, and we'll think about it.
Oh, compatriots! Look at you using big words.
So as you guys, Kyrie, you're just kind of looking around, and you're because you are a quote unquote wizard, you definitely notice a batch of scrolls, and one of them you recognize as being able to cast Fog Cloud.
Fog Cloud?
Yes.
Oh,
amazing.
Wait, give me just 1 second. Let me double check my spell sheet. Yeah, I've known that one for a while.
Not interested. So if you want to go, like, you see that and you're like, oh, whatever, it's Fog Cloud.
Yeah.
If you guys want to continue looking here at this stuff, you can all roll. If someone wants to look for something for Shell, go ahead. Also, if you guys
actually, I was thinking of getting the Falcon Cloak for Shell.
You were thinking of getting the Falcon Cloak for Shell?
I have wild shape. I don't need it.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't have to burn off your wild shape ability for that.
I have 2 per rest.
Yeah, she's pretty good on her wild shape. But I mean, you guys are welcome to each roll another D100, and if someone has the inkling to look for something for Shell, roll twice.
Before we just will bring everyone to the sending stones and just be like, point them out.
What?
Real quick.
How much are the sending stones?
Are you asking that out of character?
No, she's asking in character.
Okay, in character, he's like, they're 1,400 gold apiece.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Shell has the satchel full of gold.
But Shell has the satchel.
I think we would have.
No, everyone piled a huge amount of money, but Shell has the most. Yeah.
The jingles.
Like
I like
Rava poured as much into her backpack, mostly gems, as she could carry.
Yeah. You probably have some emeralds, some rubies, some sapphires, and probably a diamond or two.
But yeah, like Rava's a good bit in her backpack.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Ajax picked up, or
Ajax would have filled his backpack with as much as he could as well.
Yeah, I say with like you guys could each easily have carried about 300 gold on you, like no problem. And I would say Rava, as far as gems go, you probably have another 500 gold worth of gems. There, you picked up all the gems you could. You said so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just roll another D100.
Okay.
She's keeping the Falcon Cloak in her mind as a little bookmark, because that's a good scouting tool, but... And she'll... 78. And I'll roll another 1D100 for Shell.
Okay.
So we're moving on from this topic.
Oh wow.
Because we just like oof. Yeah, I knew they were super expensive.
Cool. So Rava, first, you kind of go around and you find some potions. And shithead Mike comes over and he's like, "Ooh, these are excellent." And the first one he points out to you, he's like, "This one is a potion of reduction, and this one is a potion of enlargement."
Not a word, Beatrix.
Oh, come on! Wouldn't you want me as a full barrel shotgun?
That would be fun.
Shoot salt rocks.
Nice reference there.
There'll be peace when you are done. Okay, anyway. Sorry, it's October, so my supernatural kick is just in full gear right now.
My heart.
Save it for later, Beatrix.
No, she's gonna continue singing on Wayward Son in your brain. So yeah, there is a potion of enlargement and a potion of reduction.
I'm not entirely sure I need these. I don't need to go to Wonderland.
You guys also hear like him describe to Rava what these are. So if you're interested in them, he kind of gives you guys a look like, you sure? You never know when you're gonna want to like make your chihuahua huge.
I mean, with acid pee, that's actually an interesting idea.
I'm going to look at Pip.
Is that
imagine like a dog the size of with acid pee.
Thank you, Eve, for
the size of
a
dog the size of a dragon.
Yeah. Eesh. Ouch.
Yeah, so it's, Pip's kind of like, He's like, it's up to you. If you don't want these things, I'm not going to force you. As you...
Do you want it, Pip?
Pip just kind of...
Asking you.
Pip's like, yeah! And here's the thing. When Pip squeaks, yeah, everybody understands him.
Right.
For the first time ever.
Rava's completely unfazed.
Yeah.
All right, how much are the potions?
He's like, I could give them to you for $100 each. 100 gold each. These are not very common potions. And this is quite a steal, I think.
Rava's just staring at him. She's staring at him. She's seeing if he holds his ground.
Like, are you gonna do an intimidation?
It's not really an attempt at pure intimidation, but yeah, I guess
Do it.
for
Do an intimidation.
for a blank stare,
Yeah.
get a -1 to intimidation. Yeah, no, probably not.
Okay. He seems
Like she's
a
not being
little-
hostile about
no,
it, but it's like
it's the drow stare, right?
yeah.
He shifts a little bit uncomfortably, and he's like, 75 gold maybe each.
All right.
Okay.
Rava will pull out 150 gold.
Excellent. You now have a potion of enlargement and a potion of reduction. All right.
Stare.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Duh.
Roll again, please. It's an item that one of the cloaks that you guys had already looked at.
Was both the rolls that Rava did for both of those potions?
What?
I did a roll for Chell too.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were like those two numbers were for those potions. Like one was an enlargement of reduction, one was an enlargement, a potion of enlargement, one was a potion of reduction. Like those were the two different rolls. An 88.
Yeah.
Now I need you to roll a 88, not 98. Sorry. Ooh. You see a very beautiful ornate dagger. And he notices you looking at this, and he's like, yes, look at this trick! And he picks up the dagger, and he, like, puts it just, like, between his clothes and his belt, and it disappears. And he pulls it up, and it's there. He's like, when you hide it, it can't be seen.
Kyrie!
Ajax will just, like, turn, Kyrie!
What's up? Is there something you think I'd like?
There'll be a hidden dagger in your future.
Oh, I like daggers. What's it do?
And he, like, demonstrates again what the dagger does to you, Kyrie. He's like, Kyrie, my girl, you want this?
Oh, I think I do want that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want you to give that to me. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about give it
Give
to
that
you.
to
Like,
me.
we can work out a price.
Okay. What's the price? What were you thinking?
Let me see. Okay, so this is the.
And what?
He's like, just 100 gold. I think 100 gold is a fair price for this.
100 gold. Let me see how I'm doing on gold. Yeah, that sounds good. I can totally do that because I still have like all the like treasure and shit that I got,
Yeah,
right?
like I said, you're kind of able to like easily kind of carry like 300 gold on you without it weighing you down because gold is heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's like fair exchange, a hidden blade, and yeah, it doesn't. It's a magical weapon, so it's gonna do magical damage, but there's no pluses to it. It's still a D4.
Okay.
But it's hidden, like no one can see it when you have it concealed.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
like even when it's like under like a cloak or in your pocket or something like that, like there's no like indication that it's there.
Okay, cool.
It'd be really great if we have to go in somewhere where it's like, hey, you have to relinquish your weapons.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shadowrun.
Yeah, so he's like, well, it's getting really, really late, and as you can see, I have other customers, so, if there's anything else I can do for you people, come back tomorrow.
That was a little short. I was going to ask how much that cloak was.
Oh, which one? The falcon cloak?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
Okay. Like, I think someone made this cloak up, so it's hilarious.
What does it just turns you into a bird, right?
Like once
Once
a
per
day,
day.
it turns you into the fastest living creature ever. Like,
is it a specific kind of falcon or?
I mean, a peregrine falcon, I guess.
Does it turn your stuff into a falcon too? Like, does that
Yeah, like
include
it all just kind of encompasses you into a falcon, and I will have to say that is definitely it's a 300 gold item.
Do you take gems?
What kind of gems?
Rob will just pull out a handful.
Yes. Absolutely. And
Rava will hand over a nice little we'll hand over the other 150 gold and then a nice little pile of 150 gold worth of gems.
Awesome. So yes, you guys are making it out with a falcon cloak, a cloak of protection, a hidden blade, a potion of reduction, a potion of enlargement, and anything else I'm missing?
I think that's it.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, he's like, thank you so much for your patronage. Please come to Michael's Menagerie of Menageras. And as you guys leave, you see a familiar face. It is a boy with shaggy brown hair.
It's Evan's friend.
Yeah, it's Evan's friend.
Evan's boyfriend.
Like, do you?
Hey, you're Evan's life partner, right?
Like,
what was your name?
Lash just kind of stops and looks at you guys. One, completely surprised that you guys were there, and it's just like, oh, hey guys. I'm not Evan's boyfriend. God, I look gross. Shut up. And
are you sure?
It's just like, what are you guys doing here? Evan told me he ran into you guys into the swamp.
We did indeed run into him. Do you know where he is at the moment?
He can't actually come inside the city to get stuff. But yeah, he's outside the city.
All right. I'm just glad to hear he's safe.
Yeah, I guess so. The thing in his chest is not looking too good, and he keeps getting these weird dreams and visions from, like, about this lady in a cave.
Yeah.
Rava cringes. just like the look on her face is like, yeah, I've had those. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's not fun.
Oh,
So Val,
yes,
he's been having these strange dreams lately. Is this for real or not? You said he was a Final Fantasy-like character. I can't.
I'm like.
I'm sorry, I've been bursting into song this whole season. This whole episode. I can't help it. Shell, you wake up. About 6 hours later, as your friends have been, and you just, again, you just hear like this ringing of Utada Hikaru in your ears, just waking you up because your dragon senses are tingling. Like
dragon
going over somewhere.
Dragon.
I'm being facetious.
Oh, I thought it was because she's the Disney princess of the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
It's true.
I know.
She is the Disney princess. The cute little orc princess. But yeah, no, like you wake up about 6 hours later in Rava's room. Nobody's there.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
Rava stuff.
Is the box of Lilith there? I mean, I don't mean to say that out of character.
The box is not there. Joe has taken the box with Lilith in it.
Okay. I actually don't know what she's gonna do.
You're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. What was the name of Ajax's clan leader again, or tribe leader, or whatever?
Shadow.
Shadow. Is Shadow? Would I know Shadow still in the palace or castle or whatever?
Yeah, you don't think that he's left. And I mean,
Okay.
you know that Joe is still here, so like obviously he's probably still with her, not necessarily with her personally, but
I don't know. It seemed like they had a thing going on.
there maybe.
So she's actually gonna go find Shadow.
Cool, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Yeah.
Just wandering around the castle as this cute little
That's funny.
as soon as you walk out of Rava's room, you just literally walk into the guy. Like, bam! And he gives like this apologetic look and like makes sort of like reaches out to make sure you don't fall over, and he's like, sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. I wanted to find you anyways. Can I talk to you for a bit?
Sure.
Okay.
Werewolf voice.
I guess we could go talk in Rava's room because I don't know. I guess it's gonna be because I'm gonna ask you questions, but I think it's about your clan, and I assume you want to keep that personal. So maybe we have to go into a room.
Sure. And he just follows you into the room. He sits down on a chair and what you want to ask?
So I'm kind of mad at Ajax because I witnessed him kill like people that I dispelled the thing off of. I really still believe that there's a way to save people that get infected without having to kill them. Why is that rule instated that you have to kill them and not try to cure?
That is quite a personal question. He stands up feeling a little defensive, right? And this guy's huge, right?
Okay.
Feeling a little defensive, and he's like, that is quite a personal question. But you have to understand that this is not an infection. This is a curse.
Yeah, I kind of get
that curses. Was bestowed upon us by Sylvanus.
Yeah, I remember you saying that about him.
Sorry. Oh God, that used to be my old patron. And why did I get that wrong?
Yeah, about,
Yeah, he could be tricky. That's why I no longer follow him. You can trust me.
I'm gonna pull out my wolf totem and I don't know how his perception is, but
it's pretty good.
So she's just gonna say,
well, I have a very close connection with wolf spirits. Every wolf that we've ever, werewolf or actual anything, all of them that have ever died serving our clan has been infused in this. So, okay. Just trust me, please.
He's like, oh. And, he has, like, this surprise but, like, empathetic look on his face. Gives you a slow nod. He's a man of few words, but what he does say is always direct and important. He's like, all right.
Blockmog's my father. He's the chieftain of the Wolfclaw clan, so.
And he nods. He's like, my own ancestors have had dealings with your clan.
Yeah, they're probably bad. They've always been like, storming into places. I don't really. Anyways, so.
It's like, since the war, we hadn't been able to because we've been isolated on our reservation and haven't really been able to travel without the proper paperwork.
There's we do. Some of our orc kind has the curse of a werewolf. They've learned to control it over time, but there's been some progress with the more elder shamans in my clan. There was my mentor. He was actually close to breaking it, but he died.
Sorry to hear that. thinks about what he's going to say. He's like, if I could break the curse of the bitten, I would. It's just that my attention has been in securing sovereignty for my people. And the secondary worry of this curse spreading to people who aren't of the blood is not only dangerous in a literal sense to anyone it happens to, but also reinforces the stereotype of my people. And so I just cannot risk that sort of thing spreading.
Well, wouldn't curing it help stop spreading it?
Again, my attention has been making sure
Okay.
that the few people that I have under my control live. Like,
you should actually it'd probably be better if you go yourself if you're but you said you're busy. I just think like some those that have the most like I guess way to spread it, I suggest would go visit my clan. I can send word and stuff, but that might help. Like maybe my people and your people can work together and help progress it in some way to break it, or maybe even maybe not break it, maybe make it not infectious.
he nods.
I know it's not infection, but like they have magical capabilities.
He nods. He's like, I really sense the sincerity of what you're trying to do here, and it takes him a moment. Shell, correct?
Yes.
Shell. And perhaps once that this current conflict is over, once we can rescue King Marcus, and I no longer have to worry about the safety and the sovereignty of my people, in that regard, perhaps this can be the next step, and I would be happy and honored to accept that sort of help if it is possible.
Yeah, you can. I'm a cartographer. I have that in my background. I just draw them a really quick map of where to go, and I give them that. No, so send word. So whoever you send, they'll have passage. Trust me, they'll have passage. Also, about Ajax, can you tell him if he's with allies for a long time? If he's gonna do something that's to your clan, you should probably explain that to his party members so they don't turn on him, because I almost did.
Oh, I mean, so try about a second. He just turned into a wolf in front of you without telling you ahead of time?
Yeah. Well, no, I said I was gonna turn into a wolf beforehand. Yeah, I did.
He nods. He's like, Ajax wasn't always the brightest one of the pack.
Yeah, and also it was more the fact that he killed people, and I didn't know he was gonna kill people because they have
about the law. Yes. I will remind him that if he wishes, in order to gain a better trust with his companions, which, by the way, thank you for being good to him and not killing him. I wouldn't have liked that.
I'm pretty. I try to give people as much chance as I can. It's just I get upset and I stop talking to people when they make me upset.
He smiles. You are a good person, Shell. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, that's all I want to talk about. You can go because I don't want people talking that we're doing things in here.
He's like, oh yeah, and he blushes a little bit, and he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. People are already have loose.
I already have 3 people trying to court me back home. I don't need any more.
Oh, do you have a preference? Like, we can arrange something politically with somebody if you need.
Well, I mean, there can be another person attempting to court me. I mean, I haven't chosen yet, so Corey's all right. You might have to, there's this chieftain woman who's also really into me that's courting me, so she might cause some trouble, but the other 2, they're pretty chill.
Well, if you ever need to meet a strapping young wolf guy, let me know. I know a few. Or
Okay,
girls,
I'm-
I'm honestly,
either
I
or.
don't know who my sister's into at this point.
Either or. If it's I'm just looking at what's most beneficial to my clan. So maybe after the meeting, we can discuss that a bit more when you come up north, or what your people come up north.
Cool. And he puts his hand out to shake. It was this was a good conversation. Thank you for your offer and your gratitude.
I just she doesn't know shaking hands. She just puts her hand like this on top of it after staring at it for a while.
Okay. And he just sort of chuckles and with his other hand just pats your shoulder affectionately. And and yeah, he's so dinner should be soon. I think we're all summoned to be there.
Okay. We'll just go. Let's just go together then, I guess.
Sure. We were discussing politics, nothing weird here. So
Okay, sorry that took a while, guys.
It's fine because they had a very important shopping experience adventure that was equally as long, so don't apologize. This is a time for you guys to have these intimate moments with each other and with NPCs, and to kind of get those relationships started for before things go to shit.
By the way, Rava's actually going to suggest that Evan and I keep forgetting his name.
Evan and Lash.
Lash. Join them for dinner.
Oh yeah, Lash is definitely going to join you. Evan can't.
Rava's trying to be we can get a cart and cover it and bring him in that way.
A fucking dragon.
Look, Evan's involved. He's got the stone in his chest. That's what's causing all this. He should be present.
Lash is looks at Kyrie and he's maybe you can help me because you probably know people, because I am also a fellow rogue.
Oh my god.
I love this kid.
And, just puts his hands on his hips and kind of puffs his chest out, trying to be as impressive as possible. It's maybe we can talk to the local guild and make arrangements.
So you think you're cool or something, huh?
Well,
Kyrie just
and he's just kind of well, I am the hero of this story,
Rava just leans in. Don't crush his dreams.
Okay, well, yeah, sure, we can do whatever the fuck you wanted to do, you weird little... No, you're great, you're a great rogue, you're not at all a complete Dorcas.
Rava is trying not to laugh and having a hard time breathing.
Lash completely believes that you think that he is great.
So,
yeah, just completely, he's yeah, I totally believe you. I was yeah, so we can get some people to help us sneak Evan into the city. Let's do it.
I'm sure he'll appreciate a good meal.
I mean, he's been just eating people's cows and then going off into the forest. That's how he's been eating lately. If you guys notice, he's gotten a little bit bigger too. And I don't mean he's gained weight, but he's grown
Dragons
a
are
little.
big.
He was 2 horses high, and now he's 2.5 horses high.
I like how he notices about little changes about his boyfriend.
He's my best friend. Leave him alone.
That was not there.
Listen, Lash has a very specific thing he's attracted to, and it's called princesses.
Princess don't have to be a girl.
Please tell me you went the same place that I did, Cry.
Yes, I did. I absolutely did.
I'm so glad.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page with this. Well, Shell just found her 4th.
Technically.
He's only only 3 years younger than you.
That's
Like,
what I
well, I don't know, how old is Shell? 5 years. He's 15.
No, it's gotta be like, well, we did I put that in there?
Anyway,
Oh, I did.
so Kyrie, do you want to go with Lash and find Lacey and Pookie and try to figure out how to sneak a dragon into the town?
Yeah, sure. Let's fucking do this.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys, it's not easy to find Lacey or Pookie. They've been, well, it's easy to find Pookie. Lacey is preoccupied in the palace, probably because she is actually really good friends with the Duke. And that's how she's able to like run the organization that she runs, is because she has a close relationship with Lord Lafitte. But you're able to find Pookie, who is ecstatic about the idea of sneaking a dragon into the palace.
So you're really into this. We're all really into the idea of sneaking a dragon into a palace.
She's like, yeah, that sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay, well, I'm usually the one who comes up with these kinds of ideas, but it's fun to be on the other side of the bad idea. Let's do this.
It's pretty surreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just
I feel like
imagining.
a regular Rava right now.
I'm just imagining the Animaniacs. Good idea, bad idea.
Good idea. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, all my mind can process at the point is like a few of us are the bad news bears.
All right, sweet. So, with that, Pookie kind of gathers some other rogues, and it's like, we gotta sneak a dragon into the palace district, like, and Kyrie's our leader. Everyone's looking at you, Kyrie, and it's like, okay, what's the plan, Kyrie?
Robin did already suggest a big cart.
A big cart.
Okay. Big cart. I like that.
Could you roll me an insight, please?
Yeah, I'll roll you insight. 1 second.
The big cart sounds like a great idea.
Oh, this is gonna go so bad so quickly, and I'm going to watch it burn and just laugh.
Okay.
It sounds like a great idea. Are you sure you don't want to use a nat on that one?
Yeah, I'll use a nat 20 on that one.
I'm just gonna pull that out there, like, because I feel like Kyrie would be like, you know what? I don't think pulling it on a cart is a great idea.
Yeah, I honestly, you know what? I think Kyrie would have the good enough sense not to want to do that.
Obviously covered, but
what you do believe is a great idea is putting the falcon cloak on Evan.
Yeah. Let's that cloak you got, the one, the Falco cloak. Let's put
Falcor.
The cloak of Falcor.
Thank you.
It's a dragon.
Different dragon.
Anyway.
So the Joey Fatone cloak. Let's put that on the dragon. Let's do that.
I did think of that, and then I'm like, would that work with the Dragonstone? But okay.
Hey, I think it's better than the card idea, to be perfect. Like, but honestly,
who knows?
So,
but yeah.
Lash
right,
leads you to where Evan's at. And luckily this whole menagerie of rogues don't have to go with you, since you've come up with the idea to turn him into a bird temporarily to get him inside. So just Lash and Pookie go with you, and any of you guys who want to go with them as well. I I don't know if you guys are gonna go see Lash or if you're gonna go to the castle. It's up to you. But you guys go, and you find Evan with a cow in his mouth, and he just kind of paws like he's caught red-handed and swallows the thing whole. And you go, hey guys, and he does look like he's grown a little bit.
Evan, chew your food.
Why does it seem like every DM I interact with or watch has to include Boar at some point?
I don't know. I'm just a horrible person.
I mean,
Rob is
food
just like,
necessary.
Evan, chew your food next time.
And he's like, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Aww.
Is your mom anyway?
What's up? What's up, guys? What's going on?
We're gonna sneak into the city.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it with a fancy cape that turns you into a chicken, I think.
Turn you into a falcon temporarily.
Oh, well, what Rava said. Sorry.
He looks utterly confused, but is like, okay.
Rava will toss the cape onto him, and
You're gonna like get a little. You might have to get like a little extra rope to make sure it goes around his neck.
yeah.
And he's gonna be like, careful, careful, careful. It's really sore right there because it's around his chest. And so Evan is standing there with a tiny cape. He's like, okay, how does this work?
Say the words fly, bird, fly.
I don't know mechanically how you're supposed to make it work. Is it?
It's actually a 2-minute, but as you guys put this cape on, and he asks, how does it work? The Dragonstone glows a bit, and the cape billows, and Evan turns into a falcon with the Dragonstone like still embedded in his chest, right? Like just as a falcon, and polymorphs into a falcon, and the cape is still on him. It's the cape has become falcon size, and so he is a falcon with a cape. And he's like,
That works. Rava tightens the bracer around her forearm and holds it out to him. Here, hop up.
he hops up, and he's still like able to talk with you telepathically. And it's gonna last for 4 hours, this spell. It's like, I'm kind of getting used to this whole like not being in my body thing. It's still weird. It's still super weird, but I gotta say, like,
He's a fucking furry. He discovered he's a furry.
he's like, I gotta say, when I was just me living in the village, I always kind of felt something was just weird and not right, and like I didn't like who I was. I just sort of conformed to everything, and I don't know why he's spilling his heart out to you, but he is, Rava. And he's just like,
they had quite a heart-to-heart last time.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't feel okay in my body almost, and like now, like being in that dragon, like it was weird at first. It was so weird, but I'm okay with it. Like I feel better being that than being a person.
Well, you are a massive elemental breath-wielding, powerful thing. Dragon.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, it is.
And you just kind of hear Lash mumbling. He's like, I should have been wearing that stone and became a really cool dragon, but I guess I have to be the sidekick. So yeah, you.
No, it's okay, Lash. You don't have to. Don't live your life with regrets. Is the thing.
Here's the thing, Lash. Even if Evan is the muscle
and the protagonist,
he's still gonna
And
definitely need the
live
help of someone who has thumbs. That's your superpower.
Yeah. You know that thing that like most humanoids have? You've got that.
Lash
And the trust of a really powerful dragon.
Lash smiles. He kind of gets the fact that you guys are doing this to cheer him up. And you know, he just smiles and he's like, "Thanks, guys. I appreciate that."
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you're able to sneak your dragon into the city, no problem, because he just looks like a falcon with a tiny cape.
It's adorable.
It's really cute. And you all make it back to the castle, and Lash is with you, which is weird because, like, the Duke kind of looks at Lash and he's like, "So, who's the young man?" Lafitte asks with his arm stump that's bandaged.
This is Lash. He's friends with Evan. Show the gesture to the falcon. And they're both young boys from a village, and Evan is currently a dragon due to the Dragonstone. He's a falcon right now because of the cape. But yeah. They're going to join us, considering this is all about Dragonstones, and I figured it would be good to bring them along.
Joe's also in earshot. And anybody kind of with a perception over like 12, probably like a passive, probably notices that at the name of Evan, there's like this like moment of recollection in Joe, but she sort of dismisses it after that moment. And she's already seated at the table, and Shadow's not sitting. Shadow is standing. It's just he feels more comfortable standing up, so he is. And Duke Lafitte welcomes you to all sit at the table as the food is being served, and it's
Rava is going to mention the polymorph will probably wear off in a few hours.
Did Shell? Oh wait, Shell. I guess Shell's down there now.
Shell,
too, right?
you're already there, and you see Lash and Falcon Evan with a tiny cape.
And I heard that was Evan, so
Yes.
I'm like instantly to that boy. I'm like, Evan, it's so good to see you. You know, oh my gosh, are you a druid now?
He's like, no, I'm not a druid, but they let me put on this cape, and it turned me into a bird. It's really cool.
Oh,
it's my cape.
You're really good at like.
You like to wear it?
You should become. No, I should already do that. But and then she goes back to Evan. But if you want to become a druid, I'm gonna teach Kyrie, and I can teach you.
He's like, yeah, that sounds like you know what, like. Meeting you guys, and even though things got super confusing with the painting at the dragon place and stuff, like, you know, like I don't know, like I just feel really good about my future.
What was his dad's name again? I'm sorry. I lost one.
So you would remember him. That painting that you guys have suspected was a knight named Sir Draven that was married to the Princess Amalia.
Okay, now I have it written down because
who is Joe's aunt?
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say. well, I just think if Sir Draven is your father, and you know, I kind of owe him a solid since he did my dad a solid.
Joe stands up, and it's like, what did you say?
Oh, he's the son of Sir Draven. Possibly. Very likely. What? What's going on?
Everyone is stopping and listening to you is what's going on.
Why is everybody staring at me? I wild shape into a mouse and I go and I...
No,
I'm ready to
Rava will, can I roll dexterity to pick up by the tail?
Yes.
Before she runs off?
What do I roll against that?
I would say that it's an acrobatics.
Okay, where is my acrobatics? Okay, very top. Okay.
Base dexterity or dexterity save to
just
try
a base
and catch
dexterity. It's just a dex check, yeah.
Go ahead. I'll roll after you. Fuck.
So Rava just Zips down, picks Shell up by the tail. She got a falcon on one hand and a mouse in the other.
Evan's like, Shell, it's okay. If that's like when this is all over, I'm gonna ask my mom about it.
Oh.
But like Joe and the Lord Lafitte are like, what
Evan,
do you
your
mean this
family is
bird
who
is
you
the
make
son
it.
of Sir Draven? Like,
Evan, your family is who you make of it.
I'm gonna bite.
Just keep remembering that.
Rava's hand. Can I bite Rava's
Okay.
hand?
She's wearing really thick gloves.
I'm still.
Hold on.
Have you ever been bitten by a mouse?
it's off. Yeah, but she is wearing very thick gloves.
She's
Okay.
wearing
Have
armor
you
gloves.
I've worn gloves and been bitten by a mouse.
Shoot,
and my
mice
mouse
are
has
pretty
bitten all the way through.
terrible.
Can
Yes,
I?
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyrie.
Okay. So on seeing, the hey, Shell, oh my God, okay. Look, Rava, first of all, you being unnecessary roughness. Maybe if Shell needed to get away from a, quite frankly, very aggressive line of questioning, then, maybe that's just chill. So, Shell, maybe don't, no, not with the biting, maybe a little bit more like American Tail, just kind of escape and just kind of out there. Just we could all be friends.
I prefer Five Goes West, but okay.
Okay, well, I love Fievel Goes West. Let's So Rava, maybe put Shell down.
Shell, we're about to have dinner. Don't run off. Rava will gently put Shell down in her chair.
I'll leave out a nice hard cheese for you, sweetheart.
Yes, anyway, there is like a look of shock on Joe's face, but she composes herself because homegirl is fucking royalty and that's what she does. But the Duke clears his throat, sits down, food is being served. He's like, anyway, matters at hand. We do have a king to rescue. From apparently a necromancer and a lich, if I understand correctly.
Oh, joy.
Luckily, we have procured the antidotes that Joe was looking for to get rid of the sickness. However, I can't just send an army to the capital city, marching in, and demanding the 12-year-old sovereign king out of the custody of his guardian. You have all done a great much for this kingdom.
Gosh, shucks.
But there's a but there.
Joe speaks up.
There's a butt here.
It's a nice butt. And she cuts off her cousin and she's like, I would greatly appreciate your continued help with rescuing my brother and infiltrating the city and getting him out. And once he's out, then we can overthrow my uncle.
Okay. After we overthrow your uncle, pizza party, right?
I mean, we could have pizza, beer, and Taco Bell.
Oh my god.
Joe was like, sure, Kyrie.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I just had
Which is
Taco
my
Bell.
plan after this is pizza, Taco Bell, and beer.
Oh my god.
She's like,
All right.
well,
I'm
sure there would
on this
definitely be
plan.
lots of pizza when I grant you all knighthood.
Okay.
That come with
Agent-
responsibilities.
Blinks and openly stares. His jaw may be slightly agape.
Yeah,
Hold on. Rava asked a good question. Does that come with responsibilities? Because I cannot handle more than I already have right now.
Only if you wish them. but having that title within the kingdom does give you advantages.
I like
Well, I
advantage.
can deal with it, but I
Estates.
really
Is it more like being a Thane of Whiterun?
And if that's not what you desire, then we can work.
Wait. Does the
something
estate
out.
come with Lydia?
Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck.
Wait, Lydia, as in the fucking mouse
Yeah.
from the island.
I was asking if
Lydia, as in your housecarl in Skyrim.
Oh,
because I asked
okay,
if Knight
okay.
was like being the Thane of Whiterun.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Gotcha.
Constantly.
Oh, Shell's gonna break out of the. Well, Shell's gonna try to get everybody's attention by waving her little mouse arms, but then she realized she probably is too small, so she breaks the wild shape.
No. Kyrie was like.
Oh wait, no. Okay, well, I will.
Oh, what's up, Shell? What, sweetheart? What's up?
This hurts so bad.
Say that in adulthood.
No.
Some land.
Hold on. Okay, basically what she's saying, because I'm not doing this shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I can understand.
I'm not doing that anymore, sorry. But you get the point, that's how she sounds, it's grating.
Yeah.
She just wants an alliance between her clan and this kingdom then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've already done negotiations with the sovereign tribe of Traska in granting their sovereignty as well, and improving relations with your tribe towards the north can only this can only be beneficial to all of us, considering that most of these issues we suspect is because of my uncle's meddling to begin with.
Okay, great. All right.
Slice of land out in the middle of nowhere, where with a few people to help me out here and there. Continue the way I was.
Absolutely. She's like anything. It's if we don't get Marcus out, this kingdom will crumble. I have no stake without a marriage and an heir to the throne. And there are no other. And she kind of pauses for a second. There are no other heirs, male heirs, in our family.
Sure about that.
That's why she paused. But regardless, we have to save him. So Evan is on with Rava, right? And he telepathically
Rava actually I wanted to mention this, forgot. Whoever was serving them waved down and had them bring an extra plate out for Evan, and she put him next to her.
Evan is very happy to eat, but he kind of telepathically communicates with you and Shell. He's like, we also have to remember about Dree.
Right.
She's somewhere trapped underneath the capital. And with that, as you guys think about how you're going to approach the capital city for the finale, is the end of this episode.
Thank God. No, I don't mean that as like. I'm so sorry. I didn't know how the mic would pick up on that. I should have stopped right away.
No, it's fine. It was hilarious. I loved it. I love mouse faces. So yeah.
I just don't want to hurt your guys' ears. That's all.
It wasn't that bad considering how many mouse voices I did earlier, as mouse folk.
Oh God, I remember that. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hi. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for making it. Thank you to everyone who was donated and lich with all of the donate to Extra Life, all of the bits, and all of the subs that we got. 5 subs total. I think we got today 6 subs, 5 or 6 subs total, and that's
no 5.
and that's
That didn't
$5 automatically going to Extra Life from my own pocket. So essentially, like the sub income, I'm giving 50% of the sub income that I get, because even though it's $5.99, I essentially only get $2 out of that. So I'm giving the rest is just making sure that my internet's paid for the month. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm super stoked for 2 weeks for the finale, and we're gonna go ahead and do your round table. You guys give your thoughts on the session, and your self promo and all of that stuff, and we're just gonna go in opposite order that we did, and we're gonna go ahead and start with Myron.
No, skip me for a second.
Okay, we'll do Spirit then.
Where to begin? Where to start? Oh my goodness. A lot of things happen. Love the social. Just so many things to be done, and it's incredible that we've made it this far. And there, to be honest,
and not died, yeah,
like,
and not killed each other.
It's been very rocky. What a journey it has been. Of course, that's what makes it a nice story and a decent epic, is the fact that we've had these rocks, these bumps.
Yes, exactly.
And I really do mean it when I say I love person here. You are all beautiful people in your own special way. And I'm excited, but I'm also sad to see the finale, just for the fact that it's the finale, and then we'll have the break, and hopefully we'll all be back for the next season.
Hopefully, I hope so. Yeah, and I went ahead and I booped you, but where can we find you on the interwebs?
Did you boop me? I didn't see it.
I did. On in Twitch, yeah.
Okay. I have my own Twitch. I've been able to start getting back into stream. I unfortunately quit yesterday, but I do have something lined up behind it. I just have to talk to them Monday, so that'll be nice. I do impromptu streams. I might stream later tonight, or really tomorrow, tomorrow morning, depending on how the will go.
Okay. Thank you. And next we have Blood Cree.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, I am Blood Cry. I do streaming on the interwebs and things. I'm bad at this outro thing.
It's okay. Any thoughts as we?
I'm still reeling. I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. It's it's a thing, and I just can't wait to see more.
Awesome. Thank you. But yeah, y'all make sure you follow Blood Cree on Twitch. He does stream mostly in the wee hours, so lots of Europeans get to catch him.
Yeah, I'm a nighttime streamer, and I'm a variety streamer. I will stream pretty much anything, within reason.
Sweet.
If I get my hands on it.
Cool. And next we have is Eve.
So this was awesome. I'm really excited about the finale. Kyrie is Kyrie's kind of like I said, I kind of, what I've decided to do with Kyrie is I've kind of maxed out where I'm gonna have her rogue at least for now. Her sneak attack is like, super beefed up, and then I'm gonna start throwing fucking wild shapes into that so that she can do sneak attacks.
I am
wild shaped into a giant spider, and like it's gonna be wild. But yeah, the Oh man, the next section's gonna be crazy. You can find me on the internet at ghostpuncher.net. I make Ghost Puncher Core. It is a tabletop podcast that I write and produce. We're coming up on the end of our most recent arc, and shit's getting really, really crazy. This show's getting really, really, really good. It's only getting better. So if you're not listening to it, check it out. And one more thing this is a new thing that I'm doing. I am actually doing Twitch streams now. You can find me at twitch.tv/deathcarpets. I am going to very soon be streaming WWE 2K19, the career mode, in which I have made a creator wrestler for career mode that is one of the characters from the Extra Life live stream, the Worldwide Wrestling RPG. So you can see a preview of Dirty Duke Diction, the 5'7" redneck social justice warrior wrestler, will be a character in the live stream and will also be a character in my WWE live streams. That is probably going to be happening. If I'm in the mood for it, probably not later tonight or maybe tomorrow night. I'm still just kind of trying to figure out scheduling so that a couple friends of mine can show up. So please, yes, I'm sorry my plugs have gone on super, super long.
No, you're fine.
Next person, go.
Thank you so much, Steve. And last but not least, Myron.
Hey guys, it's me, Myron, aka Mystery Essay 2 on Twitter. I'm saying it like that because people get mixed up. So I'm also known as Real Mystery Essay on Twitch, but I don't do anything on Twitch. I'm known, but I'm kind of on Instagram. It's the Real Mystery Essay on Instagram. I post a lot of D&D stuff recently because that's what I'm doing, and cosplay stuff, but I'm also a drag performer, so I'm a drag king of the nerds. I am going to be performing on October 27th in San Antonio. Sorry, mostly in San Antonio, but that's my main circuit. And it's Pokemon themed, so all the drag performers have to compete in multiple drag performances, the Pokemon theme. I'm going to be Lieutenant Surge, and I'm going to pull out some stops there. You're going to have Erica Clash from Dragula Season 2 as the special guest. It's going to be at the Web House, 320 Blanco Road in San Antonio, Texas. October 27th, 10 p.m. is when the doors open. 18 plus, it's $13 to get in. 21 plus, $10 to get in. Meet and greet with Erica Clash from Dragula Season 2, $6. So come and see. I have so many ridiculous things planned for this Lieutenant Surge thing for the Pokemon thing. So, but yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, I'm done. And also, sorry, we were supposed to comment about what's going on right now.
Yeah, any comments about the game, what you're looking forward to, like a round table so everybody can kind of know your.
Oh, I like that Shell is actually secretly plotting to get like all these alliances, but seemingly innocent about it. Like she just got alliance with Spirit's leader, and she got alliance with this one. She said a T-Rex there. She's basically building up her fucking clan, for power. So and then she's got another person possibly to court, so she has decisions of which is going to give her more political power. So guys, she has really high wisdom. She's just not very aware about the rest of the world. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is the end result of all that. If she survives, I don't know. Hopefully she does.
We'll see.
Yeah.
There are 26 rolls right here. 20 of those are nat 1s and 6 of those are nat 20s. And I'm going to be very particular about when I pick these. And I love how you just put my hand here. Knowing what I have planned for you guys, these right here are going to be used very particularly for a very specific scenario. Thank you guys so much, and as always, I am your Dungeon Master Valdriath. I am always excited to DM this game and DM for you guys. You guys give me value in my tiny little life, and so that's great. So yeah, 2 weeks from now, you guys, we definitely had the season finale of Dragonstone before we take our break for the holidays. And during the break, I am going to be doing some more of my other series called Home is Where the Horde Is, which is the prequel to this. And that's kind of like a game that anyone can get into. It's just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna run it this weekend. Who wants in? I have up to 6 spots in first come first serve kind of thing. In my Discord. So if you're not in my Discord, get in that.
Get all up at that.
I played the first episode. It was
Spirit,
a roller coaster.
And technically Spirit has played the first episode too, because he was in some of the playtesting for this.
Yep.
So, which is great. On top of that, in a month, so 4 weeks times, we have Extra Life, and we have a whole weekend we have 24 hours worth of Dungeons and Dragons, if not more, depending on how sessions go. And all of these wonderful people are dungeon and game masters. So, except for me, I don't have to be a dungeon master. I just get to play.
Yay!
I'm so excited for that.
Great. But if any of you have a game you want to join in, there's some spots left.
Yes.
Might be able to now. With the changing of my job situation, it depends on how things go. I'm able to.
Yeah, there's definitely some spots in Extra Life. There's 3 spots left in the Maid, and there's a spot left in a 5e game for Spirit, I believe, and there's a spot left in the wrestling game. I think all the other 5e games are pretty full right now.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now.
Guys.
They're full. And the Maid game is 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it's pretty early.
Yeah.
But it's also Maid, and if no one knows what Maid RPG is, it's basically quirky anime shenanigans the game.
Yeah. It's
kind of amazing. And as for things that can go wrong and crazy stuff that can happen, anything is on the table. It's anime.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. super stoked to be Kawaii Desu. So that's kind of like what's happening.
Kawaii Desu?
Yeah.
There's that is a statistic that you have to roll.
Excellent. So all this is coming, you guys. Stick real quick. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid Stalwart Initiative. They are also a D&D channel, friends of the channel. So that's gonna happen here. I think the command went through. But yeah, thanks you guys, and for those of you who can show your wave, everybody wave bye.